Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet, where our characters are continuing their adventure in pushing forward to defeat every single monster in the official Dungeons & Dragons Monster Manual. I'm your GM, Scott, and joining me today, my goodness, we're already off to a start. Hi, Crom, thanks for that. Joining me today, we have RJ as Lontil.
It's hot, but ready to fight.
Carrie as Lilith.
Ready to bring some ice to this heat.
Emmy as Fess.
The shield of Kelemvor cares not about a heat wave. She's here for vengeance anyway.
And James as Vomm.
I'm here to say I'm here to get smashy in a major way.
Alrighty, now before we get started, we do have a few quick announcements. My gosh, the chat was already just so much of everything to figure out what was going on. A couple of quick announcements. First and foremost, we would like to do our charity shout out. So this month, our charity shout out is the Preemptive Love Coalition. This is a global movement of peacemakers committed to unmaking violence by confronting fear with acts of love. They are currently working on the front lines in Beirut and could really use some love. Go check them out. There's a link in the widgets below the video. Let's see here. In addition, for those of you who are new here, welcome to the Gauntlet, where you get to help out the players by going through and giving them inspiration points. You can give them the players advantage, you can give monsters disadvantage, or spin the Wheel of Chaos. No one knows what's going to happen in there, not even myself. Also, you may notice that we have a new tracking bar showing up on our overlay here. You may notice the follower giveaway. We are now starting a new, tradition's the wrong word. Well, from here on forward, until further notice, every 50 followers that we achieve, we are going to be doing a new giveaway. For those of you who have been fans of the channel for a while, you may recall that we did a mini giveaway with Fury, where we painted up a Hero Forge mini and sent it over to Fury. And that's going to be what we're doing. For every 50 followers, we will pick one of our random viewers, and we will buy you a Hero Forge mini. I will paint it on our show, Painting in Place, and we will send it to you. So there we go. Just trying to find new ways to give back to our community. And I believe at the moment that is all of the announcements. We do have one other announcement, but we're going to wait till the end of the show to do that one. So stick around. With all that being said, players, are you ready to dive back in to the Gauntlet?
Oh, hell yes. Let's do it.
All righty.
Dive back in. We never left.
Friday night fights.
So, when last we had met our players, you had been swimming around in a water level. You had fought off a reef shark. You had fought, let me see, I've got it right here. You had fought off a reef shark. You had fought a Sahagwin as well as a giant seahorse. And the arena has been pulled from you, and you now find yourselves in a much grassier arena. Up ahead, you can see four figures. Three of them somewhat humanoid. You can see a human male speaking to a fawn. They seem to be having a business transaction of some sort, being looked over by another multi-legged mechanical being that you have encountered something previous in the past. You have now encountered a tridrone, a bandit, and a fawn. So, with all this, players, up first is Fess. What would you like to do?
Well.
And actually, Fess, before you get the chance to do anything... first
what?
off, Psychozy, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Fess, before you get a chance to do anything, in Painting in Place, a Spoonkins happened to redeem a Wheel of Chaos for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, so we're going to go ahead and spin that Wheel of Chaos.
All right, way to let me anticipate that unknowingly.
Round and round it goes.
Okay.
Ooh, heal all. This
Oh
is
my God.
All right.
Yeah, that's off to a great
Yeah,
start.
all right.
This is a, oh my goodness gracious. And thanks to the multiple bits that have already been donated, something is happening.
Something.
Guys,
Hype train.
did we just start a hype train? Chat. Chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They saw your challenge and they met it.
They
Gauntlet
really did.
Master.
Manic Pixie Travel, thank you for the 100 bits. All of the bits that are being donated to all of our new viewers are going towards a +1 wand for Lontil. All of the bits go towards the fund that the players can have to buy things with. They also go towards the tavern here at the Adventurers Pack to get us new gear, and that makes us look and sound so much better. And in this crazy hype of the hype train, I have already realized that, my goodness, I need... Benjamin Collin, thank you so much for the 500 bits. We're going to get to the actual game here eventually. Zagmeister, thank you for the 100 bits as well. In all this excitement, I need to go grab my binder that actually says what Heal All does. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
you
my
broke the
God.
Gauntlet Master twice over.
So, 15 minutes later, we get to make our first move.
Precisely.
Not that I'm complaining.
Oh my gosh. Kidsen, thank you so much for the... let me... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's correct. The 6,000 bits.
Kidson, you absolute hero.
Listen,
Kidsen.
Oh my!
Oh my
oh my god.
So
we love
here-
you all so much. I'm just gonna sit here doing this. This is all I am allowed to do now. Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh,
Wow.
you're the best audience ever.
The hype train is currently at level 4. I made this harder also.
Is
My-
it level 4 already, Gauntlet
Yeah.
Master? Already.
All
You made it
right.
harder.
Few minutes.
I did. I told it to be hard, and this is apparently it. Heal all. Every creature within a 20-foot radius of the target's location heals 3d8 and Fess. This was targeted on you. Zagmeister, thank you for the 1,000 bits as well. Let's go ahead and heal everyone by...
How much did Spoon Kids heal us by?
You all heal 20 health.
Oh
Enjoy.
my god.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I believe that. I mean, I don't have a lot more than 20 health, so that just puts me
I was
right
going to say, I'm
back
afraid
at
16 of that is wasted on me, but
One is wasted on me.
damn.
So is that putting everyone at full health at this point? Am I just... Do I have no chance whatsoever of actually killing you guys on this episode?
We prefer it that way, Gauntlet
Yeah.
Master.
We would like to live. At least a little
We're
bit
not
longer.
anxious for death yet.
Oh, good. Let me see here. Sorry, folks. I actually need to grab these stats for one. There he is. Look at you. All right. So, my gosh, I'm gonna thank everyone at the end of this. Just the hype train is going great, and y'all break me every single time, so we're gonna keep moving forward. And I believe that as we move forward, if I saw correctly, we have another Agent of Chaos that has been redeemed by Psychozy for Vomm. So, we are once again going to spin the Wheel of Chaos. Eventually, we'll
Bring
get
Will
to the
this
game.
wheel make him not blue? Or
Just
is
this
he
is the
blue?
game. The game
I
is
love
nothing
Blue
but
Vomm, though. Blue Vomm is amazing.
gifts await.
Ooh.
Vomm,
That's vague.
in the next sanctuary, you should probably check the chest.
Ooh. Shinies. Are you
Yes.
shipping shiny things?
I don't know. It's I don't make the rules. Alrighty. So with all of that, Fess, you are up first.
All right, I'm going to ride this hype and bring myself forward to here. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm going to hold my attack for whichever or whoever or whatever enters my field first, and I shall strike at it righteously as I still have divine favor up.
Okay, fantastic. Also, really quick, Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for gifting that tier 1 sub. That is fantastic. Caleb Love, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Alrighty, Fess, is that going to do it for you?
That's my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do? And the hype train
Alright.
is currently at 56%.
Seeing this one in the back, the horse-looking one, it probably moves fast. I'm gonna try to slow it down a bit.
Ooh.
Freeze it.
Alrighty.
14.
A 14 to hit the horse. That is actually going to do it. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Nice job.
Fantastic.
And Crom's not here, so he can't get his
7.
7 points of frost or cold damage to the warhorse. You can see that this armor-plated steed is not enjoying that frost. It's still looking pretty strong, but that was a nice hit on it. So well done, Lilith. Anything else from you?
Oh, that will do it.
Alrighty. And the chat was asking, we are still currently in the level 4 hype train. We are 56% to level 5 with 30 seconds left on the clock. You are all amazing. Thank you so very much. Let's see if we can hit that level 5. Let's see here. Dang. Okay, so that is then going to bring us to a chunk of the monsters. Up first, we have the Tridrone, who is going to... Let's see here. It's going to stay where it is, and it is going to pull out from a back compartment of it a javelin, and is going to... Oh, actually... It's going to pull out 3 javelins, and it's going to chuck all 3 at you. So the 3 javelins come pulling out of its interior, and it spins around as if a top, and suddenly 3 javelins are flying your way, Fess. The first one is going to be a 16 to hit, which we all know does not hit Fess. The next one is a 15, and the last one is a 15, so all 3 javelins are missed entirely.
Ah, that's what my shield is for!
Well, it did not like that, so it's going to then use that the rest of its action to move over here. That is then... Oh, okay. That is then going to bring us to the Warhorse, which is going to... Gonna come down here, Fess.
Oh, good. Does that trigger my held action?
My goodness, wouldn't you know, it actually does.
My gods! Alright. And I don't believe I have anything fancy attached to me at the moment. Do I, Gauntlet Master?
Anything fancy? I do not believe you do, no. Although, before anything else happens, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Agent of Chaos for Lilith. So, let's see. There might be something crazy that's about to happen onto the field. The Wheel of Chaos spins round and round it goes. Double tap.
Ooh.
This is a...
There's zombies in the back of this story.
This
Double
is
headshot.
A positive.
Alright.
Lilith, you may now take 1 additional action on your next turn. It's only on your next turn.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Manic Pixie Travel.
Yes, thank you. Alright, so the Warhorse charging forward is going to attempt to trample you with its hooves, and that is a natural 20.
Well, that does hit. Does my attack happen first, though?
Yes, your attack will happen first, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Alright, I know we're excited because of that hype train. So
Oh, we are very excited.
Alright. That's going to also be a natural 20.
Oh, dang. Okay. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Dueling 20s! Kelemvor, it likes balance. See, this works. Okay, so that's... Oh my god. Okay, so that's on the... With the rapier, that is going to be... That's a 7 on the dice. Oh, I'm too excited. I can't do math. It's been a while since I've had a natural 20. That's going to be 14 plus 3, 17 piercing damage, and 4 radiant.
17 piercing damage and 4 radiant.
By the grace of Kelemvor, I am very strong and mighty.
So as the Warhorse gallops towards you and begins to raise up its hooves to trample you, you are able to stab right at its gullet and swish around a little bit, cutting it open entirely. It falls to the ground dead.
Hey!
Bullseye! One shot!
Wow.
This is what happens when we're excited, kids.
That might be the greatest natural 20 on the show so far.
So
we are so grateful.
Just so you know, since the Gauntlet is also an educational show, that you just negated 2d6 plus 4 points of damage. Plus it had charged you, you would have been knocked down, possibly allowing it to take an additional attack as a bonus action.
The secret of the shield of Kelemvor is that once I do get hit, it's not very pretty. So
That was
that probably would've been
amazing.
a fun round.
Nice job, Fess.
All right.
All right. Now, coming from behind this tree area over here, as Fess reduces this warhorse to nothing, you see a large gray, it almost looks like a dire wolf, but its face looks a lot more almost lizard-like. And you may recognize this as a warg.
Ooh.
So, this creature comes around the corner and is actually going to take the rest of its movement to come to you, Lontil.
All right.
And it is going to make a bite attack at you, and that's going to be a 2 on the die for a total of a 7 to hit. I'm guessing.
No, that will
Alright.
not even do it. Can't
that's
get
gonna
past
do
me,
it.
stupid warg.
That's going to do that for the warg, which is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Excellent. I would like to. GM, whereabouts did those javelins end up in the ground? Might I be able to retrieve one?
Yeah, we'd say that they kind of landed around here.
Alright, I would like to potentially move 10 feet here.
Okay.
Potentially pick up a javelin?
Yeah, we'll give that one to
Or
you.
would I have to move?
Nah,
Alright, and then I would like to about face and strike at this warg in front of me.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me.
That is going to be a 16 to hit. I'm sorry, 14 with the dull.
All right, well, that is right. You are still dulled. A 16 or a 14, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Alrighty. That is going to be 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage onto the warg. Very nicely done. As Lontil rushes forward, pulls a spent javelin from the ground, and stabs at the warg. Very, very nice. Anything else from you?
That will finish my turn. Actually, I have a bit of movement. I'm going to just set up here.
Alrighty.
And then I'll finish my turn. Thank you.
Nicely done. That is then going to bring us to the satyr. Satyr is going to move back a wee bit and is going to take a shot at Fess with his bow. And that is going to, ooh, let's see here. That is going to be, that's a 21 to hit, Fess.
Oh, 21 just hits the shield of
Right,
Kelemvor.
shield of
That is indeed
Kelemvor.
my AC.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage to you from the satyr.
Thanks to that massive heal that happened early on, mere flesh wound. Thank you again, Spoonkids.
Alrighty. That's gonna be it there. Okay, that is then going to bring us up to Vomm. You are up.
Right, I'm going to move myself over here, settle in behind Fess, and I'm going to raise my hammer, calling to the glory of the god of slaughter, and I cast Bless at 2nd level on myself and all my allies.
Alrighty, nice.
Hi.
Truly, we all feel stronger for the one-eyed god's blessing. I'll take it.
Alright, anything else from you, Vomm?
No, I look very happy with myself.
Alright, that is then going to bring us back to the top of the round. Actually, that is going to bring us to the thug. The thug...
It's not very dexterous, apparently.
No, the thug is not very dexterous at all. He is going to pull out his heavy... he's going to pull out his heavy crossbow. And he, too, is just going to move over to the side here and take a shot... Actually, he's going to take this shot at Vomm. And that is going to be a 20 to hit. And that is going to be a total of 6 points of piercing damage from the thug.
Right, well, I mean, it wouldn't be a prayer to Grumsh if it wasn't immediately followed by blood, so that's fine by me.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn about face here, and yeah, you know what? I don't care for that. I don't care for my friend being shot at. So I'm going to come straight at this thug's face and try and punch it with my rapier.
Oh.
That's what rapiers are for. Punch it.
Alrighty. My gosh. Fantastic.
All right. So it's going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, a 24 definitely hits the thug.
Less, but you know, for giggles. 26 to hit.
Also.
Because that's what Fess is known for, giggles. All right.
Oh.
So with the last round of my divine favor, I deal 7 piercing damage and 2 radiant damage.
7 piercing damage and 2 radiant damage. Very nicely done. All right. Fess, anything else from you?
That will be it.
All right.
Yes.
Kidsen, thank you so much for all the bits. We hope that you have a great night, and we hope to see you again next time.
And to everyone who gave in that hype train, there were a lot of you.
Oh yeah, there were quite a few. That is then bringing us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright. If I move here, will I now have advantage?
Oh, most certainly. You will be flanking the warg with your friend Lontil.
Fabulous. I am going to try to stab it with my rapier.
Alrighty.
Oh, good thing I have advantage on that. First roll was a 3, second roll was a 19 plus 5, so 24.
A 24 is going to hit the warg. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
I include my bless, but it still hits. Alright. And that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And then I have another attack, correct?
You do indeed. You have an additional action on this turn.
Alright. I'm going to do the same thing again, and do I still get advantage because of flanking for it?
Absolutely you do.
Fabulous. I am loving this. Woo! Good thing I have an advantage. Natural 1. Go the second time. And 12 plus 5 is 17 plus my bless. So 21.
21 does hit. Let's see that damage again on this. I was going to say poor warg, but let's be honest. This is no.
Oh, max damage! So, what do I add? I add 3 to it? So 11.
11 points. Wow. Alrighty.
Max damage!
So, yeah, the warg is looking rough after Lilith just comes around and very quickly jabs at it twice in quick succession with her rapier. New wounds on its neck, just spurting out blood. Anything else from you, Lilith? You still have a bonus action.
You know what? I will stay here and give my friend Lontil advantage as well. And
All right.
Nothing with the bonus.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the Tridrone, who is going to now... It's going to rush forward, and with its fists, it is going to make 3 attacks at you, Vomm. So again, spinning around like a top, its first attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
Corroded armor, that will just hit.
Ooh, all right. So that is going to be 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
The second fist spinning around on the top is the exact same, so an 18 with 2 points of bludgeoning.
Ow.
And the last one is going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
All right. So it finishes spinning around, and its eyes lock with you as it is now just standing directly in front of you. All right. That is then going to do it for the Tridrone. The Lontil, you are up. Or no, I'm sorry. The warg is up next. And it is not enjoying what Lilith has done, so it is going to take a bite attack at you. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
It does not hit.
16 does not hit, and that is unfortunately all that the ward can actually do, so it's going to stay where it is. Now, Lontil, you are up.
As much as I love free toys, this javelin just isn't quite doing it for me, so I'm going to drop the javelin, draw my scimitar, and I'm going to follow suit like my purple friend across from me and attack the warg in a big old overhead slash to its neck.
All right, so as you bring your scimitar down, let's go ahead and see that attack.
All right, so on advantage, but -3, unfortunately, because of dull. That is going to be plus bless is going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18 does hit the warg. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
6 points of slashing damage.
6 points of slashing damage. That is enough to bring the warg down. As it is biting and lashing away at both of you, you catch it right across the face and actually cut into its the ridge of its brow. You think you've connected with its brain, and it falls to the ground.
Oh boy.
Like this.
Wonderful. I would
And
like to use my
before-
movement if I.
You can, but before you do so, the whole world stops because Beladro has redeemed Agent of Chaos on Fess. So we are going to go ahead and once again spin the wheel of chaos. Around and round it
See what happens
goes.
to me next.
Oh.
White was it white one? White one?
It is on the white bar.
Yes! I know. It's probably less hype than we're building it up for. I just wanted to know what it is.
Oh my god, what is it? What is it?
Spin, spin. Spin the wheel of chaos once for every player.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
So,
Oh!
first up is going to be
Not it.
Lontil.
No.
Lontil, round and round it goes. Where it stops, there's going to be so many happening. Experienced. All of the experience in this room is now considered doubled. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh.
Okay.
Guys, this is a big room.
Gauntlet match.
Great,
Loud.
take it.
And
Get us that
spinning around
fire.
again. This is for Lilith. Longevity. My gosh, you're getting all of the positive bonuses.
Got good chaos feels tonight, kids. Let's keep these vibes up.
Lilith, for 1 minute, you recover 5 hit points at the start of your turn.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh!
This one is for Fess.
Yeah, the original. Yeah, let's see what this is now. Come on.
Longevity. Hey, Fess.
Yes!
For 1 minute, recover 5 hit points at the start of your turn. Oh,
Did I beat my
man.
mic? I'm sorry, audience. I'm so excited.
And
How
the
many
last
turns
one
is
for Vomm. It lasts for 1 minute.
Oh no.
Resistance. This is positive. You are now resistant to damage for 3 turns.
It's me, Vomm.
Oh my god!
All right. Let's crush this room.
Oh,
Wow.
this is amazing.
Oh,
The
I've got
chaos
it.
field shines on us tonight.
All of those were positive on Spin Spin. That's amazing.
Oh.
I got a little excited, and now I can't find my pencil. I'm just going to have to manage to count from 10 in my head. It's gonna be fun.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna kill you guys today. It's not happening anymore.
No,
No,
not that
we are gonna get through this.
keep us alive.
Lontil, you wanted to move.
Yes. Feeling the
Alright.
rush of energy from the crowd as the chaos wheel spins and spins and rewards me and my colleagues, I would like to advance 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet here and await the next attacker.
All right. That is then going to bring us to the satyr, who, where he is, I believe he is going to take a shot with his bow at you, Vomm, and that is going to be a 14 on the die, bringing it to a total of 19 to hit,
Oh.
which is going to be a 8 points of piercing damage from the satyr's bow.
Reduced to 4.
That is right, because you are now resistant to all damage. Darn it, you guys! I just wanted to murder you. Okay.
Gotta murder this room.
Yes.
Vomm, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, as the arrow sort of sticks out of my arm, I'm like, oh, that doesn't hurt as much as I thought. I'm gonna call out to the rest of me like, right, leave pointy head to me, and I'm gonna try and smash this pointy machine thing with my hammer.
Alrighty, go ahead and get to smashing. Let's see that attack roll, please.
Okay, that will be 19 to hit.
Oh, 19 does hit the Tri-Drone. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Excellent. Maximum damage, that will be 11 bludgeoning.
11 points of bludgeoning. Wow, it's already looking rough. As you smash it with your hammer, one of its faces actually cracks open and its face goes blank. The other two are still active, but that one is broken. Anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Thug, who is going to continue its fight here with you, Fess. It is going to pull out its mace and make one attack at you. And with a 9 on the die, that's not going to be anywhere close. However,
Not too many.
no, and with a 16 for its second attack, that's not going to do it either. So the Thug is going to stay where it is, which is then going to bring us back to the top of the round with Fess. You're up.
All right, and as my turn begins, my rapier dulls and divine favor has ended.
Oh,
but I am
whatever will
still,
you do?
I guess I'll just heal 5 points is what I will do.
Yes, you will.
Fess, I can help track that points if you want.
I will not complain about it since I get a little excited, as you may have noticed here. All right, so almost back at full health here. So as I dance out of the way of this gentleman's poorly timed hits with the mace, I'm going to swing back at him with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and swing back at him.
Oh man, that was almost a natural 20. A 13 though. Oh wait, no, bless. Groom's just blessing. 14. Amazing.
A 14 does hit the Thug. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Yes, thank you, Groomsh. Okay. That's going to be 7 damage with the rapier.
7 points of piercing damage coming at the Thug.
And I believe... How hurt is he looking?
He is not looking hurt at all. All of your attacks have been hitting his armor, that causing damage and causing him fatigue, but he has yet to really draw any blood, or have any blood drawn.
You know what? Because this is a big room, I heard you say, and I don't... Do I want to do... Yeah, you know what? These are all the same challenge rating. We're gonna do it. I haven't smote anybody yet, and I'm healing and feeling very cocky. I want to smite him.
You would like to smite him, you say?
I would like to smite! For the first time in the history of the Gauntlet, I'm going
Lovely
to
bit of smite.
Lovely bit of smiting happening here today, so let me double check how many d8s I got for just a regular smite. It's
How
going
many d8s?
2.
Okay, so this is just 2 additional, 2 d8 points
D8.
of radiant? Fess?
Yes, I'm doing the reading. Yes!
Okay.
My rapier once more glows with that same dark. Oh, that's a beautiful. That's beautiful. That's 14 points of radiant damage.
14 points of radiant damage. Whoa! Okay, he went from not looking hurt at all to suddenly a beam of radiant energy coming out of your rapier and erupting from him inside of him. He is now blistered as if boiling from the inside. He's looking very bad.
Paladin spell slots are for smiting.
On that note, substances used. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Whoa.
You know, I've fought people like you all my life, and I'll spit at his feet, and then that's my show.
Okay. Also, Crom the Crusher has redeemed Rousing Speech, giving you all a point of inspiration. And just to let you know, Lontil, you also have 1 adrenaline surge at your disposal. So.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Enjoy. All right. That's a lot from Fess. Lilith, you are up.
All right. You know, smacking them worked pretty well for the other guys. I don't know how well it's going to do on something metal, so I'm actually going to try to thrust the one that Vomm is hitting.
All right. Frosting up the Tri-Drone that Vomm is attacking. Go ahead and roll damage, or roll an attack for me.
Alright, so
May as well just skip to the quick part, Gauntlet Master.
13, but with an extra 2, so 15?
15 is just enough to hit.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Thank you, Gersh, for the extra bless. I may be a demon, but I do appreciate. Ooh, ouch! Natural 1. Crom, you suck.
That was
Look at the other room. Crom, you suck.
so 1 point of cold damage on the Tridrone.
Yes.
All right. So as your ray of frost shoots forward, it kind of wavers a little bit, but it does hit the Tridrone and does slow it down a little bit. Also, Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for gifting the. Thank you so much for gifting the sub to the community. Substance used. Welcome to the tavern. All right.
All right. And then I'm going to move. I noticed that, with the heat, it didn't do as much as I hoped.
It's a little hot out. What can we say?
Yeah, it's just it wasn't as effective. I just frost plus heat. I guess it doesn't work as well. I should know that. I'm part demon. All right. So then I just go here. That's as far as I can go, I believe.
Alrighty. So once you head up there, anything else from you, Lilith?
That is it.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Tridrone, who did not like what you did, so he's going to spin around like a top and attempt to hit you, Lilith, with its fists. That first attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And that is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The second attack is going to be a 16 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so the second fist on the top seems to miss, and the third, I believe, belongs to the broken face, because that's a total of a 5 to hit, so we're going to say that. Nothing happens
Definitely
at
does
all.
not hit.
Okay, it's not really appreciating where it is, so it's going to attempt to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to attempt to back up, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Vomm and Lilith, if you would both like to make one.
Yes, of course.
Smash the shiny thing!
Ooh, that was really good. 23.
23
Oh,
does
not-
hit. And Vomm? A 14. 14, I believe, 14 unfortunately misses. Let's see here. So, Lilith, if you want to go ahead and roll damage on that attack, and while that's happening, Vomm, I'm not sure what's going on. There might be, on Discord, the volume to activate the mic might be a little high, but we are missing, like, the first little bit that you say before you come in.
Check investigation. Let me get to that.
Alrighty.
Well, cleric.
Well, he's investigating.
Once you come in, it's sounding great, but before that, it's sounding a little rough. So, Lilith, what was that damage?
Yeah, so while he's investigating, it was 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Yeah, that was just enough to do it. The Tridrone falls into a pile of pieces as it attempts to walk away, and as those pieces hit the ground, immediately they disintegrate into a pile of ash. The Tridrone is no more.
Ooh.
Which is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
As I see the white flash of radiant energy from Fess's rapier, I remember that gods are not really understood in the Golgari Guild, but we understand the power that they bestow upon its people. So I will continue to assist my friend and lash out with my thorn whip. I will plant my scimitar in the ground, swirl my hand in the air, and send this black and green spectral vine toward the thug.
All right, nice. Go ahead and roll that attack for me. And as that's happening, Mr. Awesome, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits with the quote of "Let's go Lontil."
All right. So that is going to be an 18 on the die, GM, bringing it to a 22 to hit.
22 is definitely going to hit the thug. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be max damage, 6 points of piercing damage, and he is pulled 10 feet closer to me.
6
And I'd
points.
like him to end up between me and Fess.
That's exactly where he's going.
This
Oh,
has been the max
Yep.
damagiest night ever. It's
So,
I'm so... Flanking equals friendship. It's back.
Flanking is friendship.
Liking his friendship.
well, unfortunately, you guys are apparently the best of friends, and he is nowhere near a friend. As you lash forward with your vine whip and catch him, you pull him forward, and you add an additional just snap in the vine, and you crack his neck. The thug falls lifeless to the ground.
We still have friendship. Air 5.
F5. That'll finish my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the satyr is looking around, panicked, and the room begins to... You feel a dark essence come over it, and the light within the room darkens. And the most immediate change that you notice is that the corpse of the warhorse begins to move and stand as now the skeleton of the warhorse stands up.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I should
gosh.
clarify, this is not something the satyr can do. This is just something that makes it sound cool.
It's the most important thing.
Exactly, it's the rule of cool. In addition, the tree to the far south begins to move, and a blight, which you had fought previously, or at least something akin to this, steps out from the tree. This is the third and final of the blights, a vine blight, and it steps forward. All right, so with all of that happening, Vomm, you would be up next.
Shifted. Smack fancy man in the face, but instead, a dead horse needs beating. So I'm going to turn and do that.
All right. Sorry, could you repeat? I think for some reason, we're still getting the audio cutting in and out.
Right, I'm doing what I can. A 1-7 to hit.
1-7 does indeed hit the warhorse skeleton, so go ahead and roll damage on that. Again, it's cutting out entirely.
I heard 9.
9.
Bludgeoning damage.
9
I speak
points.
I speak microphone. It's a level 1. Don't worry about it, guys.
Quick question, actually, so I can chat in. Is everyone else able to hear him, or is this just on my end?
No, I hear it as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds very distorted.
Well, we shall make it work. All right. So with that, Vomm, anything else on your turn? Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to. Let me see here. Yes, the top of the round. Fess, you are up.
All right. Well, let me double check my math. Excellent. I have just enough movement to get over here, since it is my charter to destroy undeath wherever I do find it. And I'm going to have some friendship with my friend Vomm here and attack this undead horse with advantage. Oh, poor rolls all around. That's going to be a 12. Please be big.
A 12 is unfortunately not going to hit the warhorse skeleton.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll stay here and continue to provide friendship.
Okay. With that, let's see. Lilith, you are now up.
Alright, seeing as now there is a skeleton behind me, I am going to turn and whack at it with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Alright, so that is a 19 plus my bless. 21.
21 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Alright. Oh, man, I should get a new dice for this. Well, 2 plus 3, so 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage as you spin around to this new, this skeletal warhorse behind you. You are able to catch it right in its face, and the rapier actually sticks and deals a good amount of damage. Lilith, anything else from you?
No, I will move. Oop, that's not how you move. Lilith forgot how to move. Bloop. I will move there in case Lontil comes down and wants some flanking as well.
Alrighty. So, with that, it is now the... Let's see. The scout's turn. So from behind this tree steps a humanoid woman, appears to be possibly elven. and steps out, and with her longbow is going to take a shot at you, Lilith.
All right. Oh,
So-
I get to heal my points, don't I?
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
19 does hit, alrighty, so that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage from the scout who has come from behind the tree.
All right. That's fine. I'll get it back next turn.
Alright, that then brings us to Lontil.
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, wow. Actually, neither of those worked. You feel from behind you how the room has darkened significantly. The shadows around you seem to move as if trying to grasp hold of you. You are able to catch this in time to avoid being held by a living shadow. Yes, it was unable to grab you, and because of that, it is then going to actually step away from you.
Oh, look at that art. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. That's a... I'm gonna be dreaming about that. Oh, God.
So, as it steps away from you, Lontil, that will provoke an attack of opportunity if you are so interested.
Absolutely, I would like to use my reaction.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
So, that is going to be with my scimitar. Ooh, wait, what's that? That's going to be a 14 to hit, GM.
A 14 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent. 5 points of piercing damage, excuse me.
5 points of piercing damage as you cut for. Well, wait. With a scimitar, it's piercing? Well, with your weapon, as you attack with your weapon, whatever kind of damage it is, you feel it make contact with the shadow, but it also somewhat give way. There was resistance, but you are quite certain that however much damage you did, it was not nearly as much as you had anticipated.
No, it is slashing damage. You're right, GM.
It is then going to move around this tree here, and as its bonus action, it is going to take the hide action, and that's pretty darn good. It vanishes from sight.
All right, so now it's my turn. My
Yes,
turn proper.
now it is your turn.
All right. I was a bit weird, but I grew up in the Undercity of Ravnica. I'm used to things popping out at me from strange corners. I would like to go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet here and give chase. Do I see the shadow?
Give me a perception check.
All right. That is going to be a 13, GM.
A 13. All you see is the shadows that are cast by this tree, that the shadows that are against the wall of the arena. You can't tell what is living and what is a living shadow and what is just a shadow.
All right. I would like to then hold the dodge action, knowing that these are sneaky little buggers.
Alrighty.
So that at the end of my turn will finish dull.
All
No
right.
longer dull.
Very nice. Dull is now gone, which is now going to bring us to the Vine Blight, who is going to step forward here, and let me see here. And it is going to use its Entangling Plants ability to... It digs its vines into the ground, and suddenly, emanating from a 15-foot radius sphere around it, catching all of you, vines begin to grow and roots begin to grasp at you. The area is now difficult terrain, and I need you all to make strength saving throws for me, please.
Oh, must it be strength?
It must indeed be strength.
Don't forget your bliss.
Oh, I will not. Certainly not. I believe I'm going to use my point of inspiration for this.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was very good.
Both 13s.
13s. All right. And
plus the 4 for bless makes it 17. Thank you, Bob.
alrighty. And for you, Lilith?
18.
18. And Vaughn?
27.
27.
Whoa!
You're all completely fine. You are able to either step out of the roots or crush them beneath your feet. And that's going to do it for the Vine Blight, which is then going to bring us to the Warhorse, which is going to attempt to... Well, it's going to attempt to stomp down on Vomm there, and that is going to be an 11 on the die, bringing us to a 17 to hit.
Ooh.
Which I believe with your armor still does not hit, so you are perfect.
Just a bonus for that undead horse. Oh.
All right, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are, or no, wait, sorry, that is bringing us to the Satyr. I almost forgot that the little bugger was around. Satyr is going to use his bow and take a shot off at Vomm as well. And with a 5 on the die, that's not going to do it one little bit.
I've forgotten he's there. I'm going to tear him into little pieces.
Okay, well, Vomm, you're up now, so go ahead.
Right, smash, horse.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, wait,
meat.
Okay, 16.
16 will indeed smash horse. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right. That will be 6 points of smash horse.
6 points of smash horse. Ooh, the horse is looking quite smashed. And most of the bones that were reanimated are now falling off onto the ground. Its ribcage is barely holding on. One of its legs isn't even there, and it looks like its neck needs to go to a chiropractor. But it is still standing. Vomm, anything else on your turn?
Hello, That's it.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Fess, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, once again, it is my charter to destroy all undead things, whether or not my friends try to destroy them before me. So I'm going to attack the horse. I'm going to poke at the horse more appropriately. That's very good. That's a 23. Oh,
A 23 will indeed hit the horse. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Oh, but that's so bad. That's 5 piercing damage. Oh, it's from so good to so bad.
5 points of piercing damage onto the horse. Well, wouldn't you know it, is just well, it's more than enough. The skeleton remains of the horse are now scattered across the ground. The skeletal warhorse is dead.
Alright, I shall remove my rapier from its bones and say, back to death with you.
Okay.
And that shall be my...
And as the bones fall into the ground, you see, coming from beneath the ground, a swarm of beetles coming up to eat away at them. They are now on the field as well. Enjoy!
Rude! Alright, here we go.
So
Fun.
with that, Fess, anything else on your turn?
That should do it.
All
You
right.
regained your 5 hit points.
I am at max health.
Of
So,
that's
course
two
you
turns.
are.
unless the DM wants to rule that I get temporary hit points, I think I'm
No. Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
I seeing that the horse is gone and just some bugs appeared. They can take care of bugs. I'm not so happy that I just got an arrow in my chest. I'm gonna run up to this one.
Alright.
I'm gonna stab at it. Stab
Okay.
at her.
Go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
So it's 21.
Oh yeah, that definitely
With my
hits.
bless, it's
Go-
24.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Ah, max damage again. 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage onto the scout. Very nice. That is not a bad way to start that off. Fantastic. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I can heal myself. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm back to full health with that 5 points.
Oh, look at that. Also, really quick, Bladro, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. My gosh.
Hey, thank you.
Wow!
Well, it's now the scout's turn, who is going to pull out their short sword and is going to make some attacks on you, Lilith. That first one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Just hit.
Alrighty, and that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage as they stab at you with their short sword, and their second attack is a 16 to hit, which is not going to do it. Also, Crom the Crusher, I see you embezzling into the gauntlet here, but thank you. Man, can I just say, we are at almost 95% of the way towards the wand for Lontil. You guys are gonna have to figure out what you want after this.
A pony.
Woo!
I have
know.
some ideas.
Actually, on that note, I lied. Thank you to Bladro for the 1,100 bits, bringing us to 99.53%.
Oh no, it's so close.
So, that really quick, and there goes Zagmeister with 200. Did that do it? 100.36%. Lontil, you've got enough money to get your wand next time we get a shopping episode. And Mr. Awesome, thank you for the lots of bits going on there. Jeez, it's lots of ones. I'm not going to take the time to count those up right now, but thank you so very much. Okay.
Yay. You got the one.
With the scout doing their thing, that is then going to bring us to. Let me see here. Yes, the shadow is going to attempt to attack you once again, Lontil, and that is going to be
Disadvantage.
Pardon? So it's going.
I'm holding dodge. So.
Yes, so it is at disadvantage. However, it becomes a straight roll because it was indeed hidden, and I am
yes.
sorry to say that it was actually right on you. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit. Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be 8 points of necrotic damage. And in addition, your strength score is reduced by 1.
Ooh. All right.
Don't let that hit 0.
Understood.
And with that, it is then going to... Let's see here. Yeah, it's going to stay where it is. It's going to stay engaged with you. So
All
we'll
right.
bring it here for good measure so you can see it. All right, that's going to do it for the shadow. The skeletal warhorse is dead. The Vine Blight, however, is going to take... Let's see here. It is going to move up to you, Fess, and it is going to use it's going to flank. It is it sees a bunch of bugs. It's like, I can help with that. Let's get rid of this.
No, I don't want them to be friends.
No, you really don't. It is going to attack you with its constrict attack, and that is going to be a 14 to hit, which hey, look at that's not going to do anything.
Luckily, a friendship isn't that valuable.
Especially not with the swarm of insects that it has as its friend, which those are then going to attempt an attack against you. And that is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep.
Ooh.
I'll just kill it back.
And coming from that swarm, that is going to be 12 points of piercing damage as this massive swarm of beetles crawls onto you and begins to bite onto your flesh. You ever seen The Mummy?
No, we don't have moving pictures here in the Gauntlet.
Well, you're living it right now.
It would feel something like this. Luckily, Kelemvor has prepared me for pain, and I will see.
All right, and then the satyr is going to take its attack on Vomm, and that is going to be I've got so many cards here, you guys. That's going to be a 16 to hit you, Vomm.
No, that won't do it.
Alrighty. So with all of that, that is then going to bring us to Vomm. You're up. What would you like to do?
Right then, I'm just going to look over in his direction. I'm just going to point my hammer at him and be like, "You now!" And I'm going to run over at him. I'm going to go there.
Oh no!
I'm going to use my inspiration to twat him with my hammer.
All right, go ahead and twat him with your hammer. This might be fun.
Might.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
That will be a natural 20.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Natural 20!
Alrighty, let's see here. Go ahead and roll that attack.
That will be a total of 14 bludgeoning damage.
14 bludgeoning damage. Very nicely done. Nope, not 41, 14. Eventually we'll get to 41.
How many natural 20s have we had, Benjamin? Do you know? Tell us.
Well, before we ask him, Vomm, anything else that you would like to do while you are here?
No, I just look intimidating in this little fancy fellow's face.
Oh, you do indeed. You do indeed. All right, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round with Fess. And before anything happens, going to let you know that that is the third natural 20 of the night.
Delightful. All right, so you know, I don't like this vine blade. I don't care for this. So I'm going to attack it with my rapier.
All right, go ahead and attack it with your rapier.
First I'm going to heal, because ow.
It's the start of your turn.
To me, my face, taking me back at 20 health. Yes. Ooh, that's going to be 12 to hit.
A 12 just hits.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and roll damage
Really?
for me. So, as you are being
Right.
swarmed with beetles, you're attempting to shove them off. You turn around with your rapier drawn and stab at the vine blight. How much damage?
Deals 8 piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. Very nicely done. All right. Anything else from you on your turn, Fess?
That is my turn.
That is your turn. Very nice. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up. What would you like to do?
Alright. Stabbing worked last time. I'm going to continue that course.
Just keep stabbing. Just keep stabbing.
Exactly. Another good roll. So 17 plus 5, 22.
Oh, 22 is definitely... Oh, don't even... it hits.
Oh,
Go ahead and
oh.
roll damage.
26 with my blast.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Ah, crown!
So a 1 plus something.
Yeah.
3.
So a total of how
4.
much? 4 points of damage. Ooh, that was not enough. It's close. The scout is looking like she is on the last bits of her life. But boy, that Crom curse just didn't do it. Lilith, anything else from you?
I'm going to heal up again. Boop, 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 boop. This is wonderful. I love this. Getting stabbed and healing immediately. It's great.
Alrighty. Well, with that, that is then going to bring us to the scout, who is going to attempt to attack you again twice with her short sword. That first one is not going to hit, but then a 20 total will, and that is going to be 4 points of piercing damage, Lilith, from the scout.
Alright. Not a big deal.
Alrighty, and then that
get
is
it
going
back.
to bring us also... so many things, and a lot of them are dead. The
That's the song I like to hear.
The shadow is going to attempt to continue to attack you, Lontil. Lontil, did I skip your turn?
Until goes after me.
Yes.
But last time, the shadow attacked you, and then you didn't do anything. Correct.
Yeah, I guess we must have.
I think I skipped
Did
your
she
turn.
hold dodge action?
She held the dodge action and then was attacked,
And then it's attacked by the shadow.
but then didn't have
And
a
then-
turn after that. So, yeah.
Wouldn't
Let's.
that
No,
Wait, I thought you attacked the shadow.
Oh, you know what? That did do it.
I thought
so
you attacked the
yes,
shadow and then it didn't do as much damage
yes.
as you thought.
So
Then-
Lontil, you are up, and then the shadow is after you.
Excellent. Okay. I didn't think I got skipped. I know there's a lot to keep track of. There's lots of beasties in this room. No big deal. Feeling that withering effect of the shadow's last attack, I would like to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge 5-10 feet here,
All right.
and like nice
Alright.
tuck and roll as my bonus action, I would like to swirl my hands and my shield in front of me. Once again, the black and green sigil of my guild swells on my shield, and I would like to beast shape into a dire wolf.
Okay. Dang. Let me go ahead and pull that up. And before anything else happens, Crom, you're crazy, and I kind of like that. It's technically supposed to happen immediately, but why not? Crom the Crusher has redeemed Agent of Chaos for the next player to roll a natural 20. Crom, you're crazy, and we love you. Yeah, I'm gonna allow it.
I like the sound of that. Yeah.
I like that. That is good. It's better than a natural 1.
Don't give them
right.
ideas.
Oh, it was wrong.
All right, you should have control of that direwolf. Go ahead.
All right. I would like to then lunge forward, make a bite attack. I'll use my point of inspiration to roll on advantage.
All right, nice. Go ahead and do so.
Let's see if we can get that natural 20. So,
Oh, this is a competition
that is
now.
going to be 16 plus soft 20 to hit.
Soft 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Let's see. That is going to be very good. 14 points of piercing damage, and it must make a strength saving throw.
All right. So it makes a strength saving throw, which, wouldn't you know it, that's not. Gets a 0. So yeah.
I had a feeling that it went very strong. So it is now knocked prone.
All right. So the shadow is knocked down to the ground. That was interesting. All right. Anything else from you, Lontil?
GM, did my bite seem to be as effective as I would like it to be?
It did
Is that a
not. You
question?
bit into it, and it's as if everything that you bit just kind of.
But it did do
swirled.
something.
It did do something.
Okay, thank you very much. No, I will. You know what? I'm going to move away. Now that it's prone, I'm going to use. I've used 10 feet of my movement. I would like to go another 20. 20 here.
All right. As you move away, it is going to attempt to reach out and grasp you with its arm, but because it is prone, it is doing this at disadvantage, which is good because the first thing I rolled was a natural 20. The second being, let's see, a 9 plus, so that's going to be a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alrighty, so the shadow does not make contact with you as you move away. Lontil, anything else
I would
on your
like-
turn?
Yes, I would like to finish my movement and stalk towards this satyr here. 30,
Alright, very
And-
nicely done.
40. Right up to him.
Right, you're speedy as a wolf, or as a dire wolf.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
well then.
That'll finish my turn.
And thank you to Joe, Joe Lots of Numbers, for redeeming Rousing Speech. You all have a point of inspiration now. Let's see here. All right, so that is then going to bring us to the shadow, who's going to use half of its movement to get up, and then the rest of its movement, 5, 10. You know what? It's going to move here, and as a bonus action, it's going to take the hide action. Oh, and actually not great. So it is not hidden and is then going to move here, and you are all actually able to see that shadow moving.
It's just kind of going.
Yeah. And it is then going to, yeah, it's
This
gonna-
Scooby-Doo
Itself
look.
failed.
Underneath is an old carnival owner.
All right, the satyr is not liking what is going on here, so it is going to attempt to ram you, Vomm, with its horns, its head. He's gonna headbutt you, and with a 12 in total, it's not looking great for the satyr. Things are going poorly, and as all of this is happening, we now come to the Vine Blight, who is going to again attempt to constrict you, Fess. And that is going to be a 15 to hit, which Shield of Kelemvor with... Can you just remind our lovely audience how what your armor class is?
My armor class is 21. The Vine Blight must roll that in order to hit me.
Yeah, no, it's not great. However, the swarm of insects does actually get a 21, an 18 on the die plus the 3. So the swarm of insects is going to hit you, and that is going to
I'm
be
just impressed. Quietly.
11 points of piercing damage as again the swarm begins to crawl up you and bite away at you. And that's going to do it for all of them, which is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up, and Fess, you are on deck.
Okay.
Time to stop because it is hammer time. However, I am going to move to here in order to do so.
Nice.
All right, come on. Okay. Yeah, that will be 21 to hit.
A 21 is going to hit the satyr. Go ahead and roll damage, please.
Yes. Come on. Oop, I can't see. There we go. Oh, max damage, 11 bludgeoning.
11 points of bludgeoning on the satyr. It actually catches it on the horns. It headbutts, after attempting to headbutt you, it meets the hammer with its horns, and one of them cracks. It's not looking great, but it is still up and about.
That's how you do hammer time.
This is how you hit things, fancy man.
Alrighty.
Did, my pants in addition to being blue, would that be fine? Grum should totally be fine.
Vomm, anything else from you?
No.
Alright. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
Alright, so I summon pesticide. I can't really.
Like,
God.
everywhere.
The commandments of Grumsh is to raid.
Oh no.
That's an emoji coming up.
Little spray can.
How hurt does this stupid blight look?
The stupid blight looks stupidly barely hurt. Stupid.
Oh, God. I'm starting to feel a little hurt here, kid. So first I'm gonna heal, like you do. Gonna heal 5 points to put me at, as soon as my character sheet loads, 14 points. Starting to feel a little rough here. I think I gotta keep whacking at what I can, so I'm going to use my point of inspiration to roll an advantage, because this thing needs to die. And
All
plus,
right.
very good. Very good. That's a good clickety-clack sound. That's going to be 18 plus 5 is 23 to hit.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the stupid vine blight.
Quite good. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage on this stupid vine.
9 points of piercing. That it's still stupid, and now it is stupid and hurt.
That's
Anything
my
else from you,
favorite.
Fess?
That's my second favorite kind of blight, except for dead. Dead. That's too many things. That's my turn.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Just to change it up, I will heal first this time.
Hey.
You know, change it up. But then I am going to stab her.
All right. Go ahead and stab at the scout.
Can I use my inspiration or no?
Yeah, you can use your point of inspiration to roll that on advantage.
Great. Perfect. So that's 18 on the die, plus a 1 for the plus 5. So 24.
24 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the scout for me, please.
Great. Oh my gosh, I love this die. Not even kidding, max damage again.
All right, so how much is that?
Nice.
11.
11 points of damage once again to the... Wow. So that is more than enough. The scout takes a direct hit from your rapier in the heart, and she falls to the tree that she was hiding behind. She is no more. Alrighty. That is anything else from you, Lilith?
Yes, I am going to give some friendship to Fess.
Yes!
Friendship to
against the
Fess. All right.
Flanking pesticide.
Yes, I don't like these bugs. Let's get rid of them.
All right. That is then going to bring us to... first up here is... Lontil, you are up, actually.
I would like to continue the assault on this this little deer snack in front of me and attack with my bite.
Alrighty.
That is going to be on advantage, so that is going to be plus bless. That's very good. Actually, very good to have bless, I should say. 13 plus 1, 14 to hit.
14 does hit the satyr. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That will be 11 points of piercing damage and another strength save, please, GM.
11 points of piercing damage. No, he does not need to make the strength save. As you pounce onto the back of this satyr, after taking a hammer straight to the head, you are able to get a good chunk of its, its back muscles. Someone who knows more anatomy than I would be able to say exactly what they are, but you tear his back completely open, and you can actually see his spine, and he falls onto the ground.
I would like to, with the rest of my turn, about face and bark very loudly, howl even at the shadow, so that all of my friends know exactly where it's at.
Howling at the shadow. Well, the shadow quietly begins to move towards you. And
I'm sure there's an album name in there somewhere.
and it is going to make its attack on you. That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will hit the dire wolf, yes.
All right. That is going to be 10 points of necrotic damage, and your strength is reduced by an additional 3. So
additional 3?
Yes.
On the wolf?
On
boy.
you.
Okay.
So that's going to be a total of -4 to your strength score, regardless of what form you are in.
Oh boy. Okay.
Alrighty. So that is then going to bring us to the Vine Blight, who is going to attempt to constrict Fess. It keeps on trying, and it's just never going to be able to do it, not even above a 10 on the die. And then the swarm of beetles, which has much better luck, is going to attempt to do so. And again, both of them, nothing above a 10 on the die. That's going to be it for all of the baddies. Bringing us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you're on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole.
I'm going to face the shadow that is assailing my big furry companion, and I'm going to take a couple steps forward, and I cast Sacred Flame on the shadow.
All right, it needs to make a dexterity save.
Dexterity save.
All right, that is going to be a 20.
Damn.
So a beam of radiant light comes out from the ceiling of the gauntlet, and the shadow is able to disperse before it actually is hit, and then reform in the space.
This one might be a problem. All right.
Well, in that case, I'm simply going to use the rest of my movement to get in behind it.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up, Lilith. You're on deck.
All right. As much as I love the friendship, this Vine Blight's really gotta go. So I'm going to attack it righteously.
All right. Attacking the Vine Blight righteously. Let us see what shall happen.
Ooh, that's very, very good. Ooh, that's very, very good. That's a 26 to hit.
26 to hit. That's definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
That's going to be 8 points of piercing righteous damage.
8 points of righteous piercing damage on the Vine Blight. Oh, you are cutting away, stabbing away at all of the vines that are creating this creature. It's falling apart, but it is still standing, barely holding on to the essence that is creating it. Anything else from you, Fess?
Oh, I'm just going to look at it insultingly, and I will end my turn.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Alright. I do not like the look of these bugs. Not sure how well this is going to work, but I'm going to try to stab into them.
All right, stabbing into the swarm of beetles. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please.
Oh, good thing that is on advantage. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a good at all. A natural 1 and a 6, so that's 11. Oh, wait, plus. Hold on.
Plus. 13?
13. Gotta love that bless. A 13 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
Thank
coming in
you.
clutch.
Yes, you're definitely coming clutch. Ah, god damn it, Chrome. So that is a natural 1, so 4 points of piercing.
4 points
They're
of piercing
little, hard to
damage
hit them.
onto the swarm of insects. It's still looking pretty much normal. Anything else from you, Lilith?
I'm just gonna scream. They're hard to hit.
Heal. I completely forgot to heal.
Oh, well, it's not that you choose to do that. It happens, so go ahead and heal, Fess.
Oh, good. I was too excited by Reggie's fighting.
Yes.
Sorry.
All right. So with that, that is actually going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
I do not fear death. I have accepted it. I'm going to about face and attack the shadow between me and my orcish friend.
All right. Go ahead and give me that attack roll on advantage because of that friendship of flanking.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 does hit the shadow. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
That will be 9 points of piercing damage and a strength save, please, GM.
All right. 9 points of piercing damage halved, and a strength saving throw from it. That's going to be a 1 on the strength save of the shadow.
Once again, it is not prone.
All right. Let me see here.
One thing is just ragdoll.
Oh. Sorry. One thing that I realized that I did not do last time. The shadow is immune to the condition of being prone. So as you pounce onto it, it takes the damage, but its shadow disperses once again and reforms in the space. It is still standing.
All right, friendship is flanking. I will remain where I am and take what I am given.
And then it is going to be the shadow's turn. It is going to attempt to attack you, and that is going to be a 14 to hit you with its strength draining attack.
That will also hit.
All right. So that is going to be 10 points of necrotic damage. Ooh. And your strength score is reduced by an additional 2. So your strength has been reduced by 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That is then bringing us to the Vine Blight. That is going to continue to attempt to constrict Fess. And that's not going to do it at all. And then the beetles are going to attempt to... Ooh, hey, that might actually do it. The beetles are going to get at you with... Oh, nope, never mind. An 18's not going to do it. Nope, not going to happen at all. So that's going to do it for the monsters, which is then going to bring us to Vomm, you are up. Fess, you are on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Whew, it's a good thing I didn't read that because the shadow had that natural 20 on you when it was prone. I'm not going to do that retroactively, but dang. So...
Well. Okay. I am going to back up a few feet to there.
The shadow is going to use its reaction to attempt to hit you.
I thought it might,
And it's going to be a 13 to hit.
but it fails.
Alrighty.
And I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Okay.
I am also going to spend my inspiration to roll on advantage.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and see that attack roll, please. Also, as that is happening, DFX Fallen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. We're trying to help out our friends in the Gauntlet here, and oh boy, it's starting to get a little dicey.
I'll be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit the shadow. Go ahead and roll damage.
Getting
hold
a
on.
next Gauntlet Master, that's the pun that we're going with.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what?
Dicey.
That wasn't meant to be a pun. That's just the word that came out. But fine, I can make dad jokes until the cows come home. So, Vomm, remind me of Guiding Bolt. What happens now?
Oh, it was a ranged spell attack, and it receives 12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of radiant damage, which as the radiant bolts fly forward, you see that they impact the shadow and burst even brighter as soon as they touch it. You said it was 12 points?
Yep.
It takes 24 points of radiant damage.
Well done.
and the
Crash
shadow
for the win.
is removed entirely from the field.
That's how we got it.
Vomm, anything else on your turn?
I suppose I might as well move in the kind of direction where I can help out a little bit. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to be aggressive, moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way down here.
Ooh, very nicely done. All right. Vomm, anything else for you?
That is literally everything I can do, so no.
Nicely done. Fess, you are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Fess, what would you like to do?
Okay, alright. I'm feeling surrounded by friendship right now.
5 points of healing, Fist.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm too excited to remember this awesome thing that's happening to me, which puts me back at 24 healing points. I've yo-yoed all over the place on this. I'm going to attack the bug now, since I think that my good friend, the orc, probably has this blight handled. Those bugs keep hitting me. That's going to be a 16 to hit the bug. Oh, wait. 17 to hit the
A
bug.
17 does hit the swarm of insects. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Delightful. Max damage. 11 points of piercing damage on the bugs.
11 points of piercing damage to the bugs. Very nicely done. And as that happens, you can see as you pierce through with the damage that Lilith had done as well, you see that about half of the swarm is now just carcasses on the ground. Only half the swarm remains. Fess, anything else that you would like to do?
Normally I grew up around a bunch of cockroaches. They don't normally bother me, but these have made me bleed my own blood. So I'm gonna spit on them a little bit and kick some of the bodies, and then I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. And before we do anything else, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Adrenaline Surge for Lilith. So Lilith, you have an Adrenaline Surge in your back pocket that you can use, and it is also your turn.
Fantastic. That is great to know. I'm gonna keep trying to stab at the bugs. Didn't go super well last time, but maybe with less of them, we'll hit them.
Alrighty.
So that's 16 plus 17.
A total of 17 does hit the swarm. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Alright. Different number than usual. That is 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage to the swarm. Very nice. Anything... they take a good chunk of damage, but they're still swarming. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm gonna do the same thing as Fess did and spit at them. I'm not liking bugs.
Okay. That is then going to bring
Oh,
us
and I'm already fully healed, so yeah, whatever.
You guys just keep on healing from that Chaos Wheel, which for those of you who didn't see, and for those of you who follow us, the Chaos Wheel, we finally hit the white bar on it. It was fun. Lontil, you are up.
I can still feel the adrenaline of the fight within me. I'm going to use my full movement to go 50 feet and enter the fray with the blight. I have pack tactics, so I will roll a bite attack on it at advantage.
Nice. Very nice.
Fishing for that natural 20. That is going to be plus bless a 22 to hit.
22 does hit the Vine Blight, because remember, it's stupid. Go ahead and roll damage.
That will be 9 points of piercing damage. And another strength save, please, GM.
Alrighty, 9 points of piercing damage. You do a very, you're very good at timing it to that you pounce them onto the ground and immediately they just die. No strength save required. The Vine Blight is gone. Anything else from you, Lontil?
No, I will finish my turn.
Alrighty, so as the Vine Blight hits the ground and it fades away into nothingness, the world suddenly feels a little smarter. And that is then going to bring us to the beetles, who are going to now attempt to attack Lilith. And that is going to be a 12 to hit. That's not going to do much of anything. The beetles being the only thing left, that is going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. Fess, you are on deck. Lilith, you're in the hole. Lontil, you're after that.
Okay, I'm going to shuffle around, and just as I bring my weapon to bear, I say, you know, I think an underrated song, Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I bring it down on the Beatles.
Welcome to the Gauntlet, where we just make puns the whole time.
Just make everything
I-
Beatles. We've already done Pixies.
I thought-
so we could just.
I thought Lilith was the bard.
You know, I'm okay with sharing with the group.
Vomm, what was it?
13 to hit.
13 to hit. Does hit the swarm. Go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
8 bludgeoning.
8 points of bludgeoning damage to the swarm. Very nice. Anything else from you, Vomm?
No, I'm good.
All right, that is, oh my gosh. They are still swarming around like crazy, and I was just reminded that all of the XP for this room is worth double thanks to the Chaos Wheel. You guys, you have any idea how many monsters were in this one room?
I don't want to count. Does each bug count?
No. Fess, you're up.
1,
Oh,
2,
I-
3, 4, 5.
Whack-a-mole with bugs.
Yeah. How hurt are the bugs looking? How many bugs are there?
There's still a very large amount of the bugs left.
Right. Well, I'm not going to step on them then. I'm going to actually take the time to stab the bugs with
Okay.
friendship.
Stabbing the bugs with friendship. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh! As you go ahead and roll damage for me, please.
Yeah,
and I'll describe it after that.
That's the chaos. All right, it is upon me. That's going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
13 points of piercing damage. As you lower yourself to the ground, you rush your rapier forward and are able to skewer a good 15 of these beetles in one go. That is very
Beetle, kebab.
nicely done. And it's actually looking... Oh, actually, that was just enough. That's exactly what you needed. The beetles, you skewer the rest of the beetles on your rapier. They now lie dead entirely. And as that is happening, thank you to Manic Pixie Travel for redeeming Adrenaline Surge for Fess. You've got an Adrenaline Surge in your back pocket. Fess.
Well, there we go. I'll use it to burn up these, make little, like, they pop like popcorn.
All right. And as that is happening, you feel the room pull out from under you as you find yourselves in a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Does chaos happen to me in the sanctuary, or does it happen to me just outside of the sanctuary?
Oh yes.
No, it was an Adrenaline Surge that you got.
No, I rolled the natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
you rolled the nat. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
She gets the chaos.
Uh-huh.
my goodness gracious. Thank you for reminding me of that. Well, let's go ahead and spin this Chaos Wheel, and we'll say... You know what? Hold on.
Or do you want it to happen at the...
Nope.
Wherever you say,
Nope,
Master,
nope.
I trust you.
Nope. You find
Nope.
yourselves in the sanctuary, and then suddenly you're back! And we'll go ahead and spin that Chaos Wheel, and let's see what happens. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, if this kills you all, you know. Sharpen. This is a positive. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to last. So for the next minute, your weapons get a +1 magical bonus. And at the end of this... so now you find yourselves back in the sanctuary.
And reminded you after the sanctuary.
This is what you get for keeping the Gauntlet Master up on... Well, you know, being good. Being a good Gauntlet Master. It's what I try to be. Players, that's it for any challenge rating under 1. You've completed challenge rating 1/2.
Oh.
The next room is your first foray into the challenge rating 1 monsters. Before we do any of the sanctuary stuff, we are going to go ahead and take a brief intermission here so that our players can stretch their legs, get some water, do what they need to do. Before we go anywhere, I do want to let everyone know to be sure to come back. It's going to be a 5-minute intermission, and when we come back, we have a fun announcement about something that is going to happen at the end of our stream today. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you very shortly. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gauntlet. Thank you for your patience while we had to do some really quick maths in here to figure out how much we gotta get for our next goal because you guys blew past our first goal so quickly. So it looks like the players have decided that the next goal that they want is full plate mail for Vomm. This is going to increase Vomm's armor class by quite a bit. And in order to get there, it's going to be a grand total of 75,000 bits. So this one might take a little while, but we're going to get there. Vomm, you're going to be harder to hit. I don't know if you'll quite get to where Fess is, but, you know, one can hope.
That's pretty close. I have to do math.
Oh, no, Fess, you're going to have more Agents of Chaos happening as soon as you get out of the area
Yeah.
of the sanctuary. So, before we get going, first off, I want to address, it looks like some people in the chat were asking about the follower giveaway. So right now, every 50 followers that we get, we are going to be giving away a painted mini by myself to one of our viewers. And basically, in order to win that, once we get to that goal, as long as you are following us, we will do a poll from our show here. So that's all that is, and we will buy you a Hero Forge mini that will be printed and painted here by myself. Also, before we go any farther, the big thing that I want to say is we have been working with the wonderful artist whose name suddenly escaped me, Austin Hillebrecht, who has a stream here. We have commissioned some awesome character art for our players here, and it looks like Austin is getting ready to work on Fess's character art tonight on his stream. So we are going to be, after the stream, we're going to be heading on over there to raid his channel. So for any of you who want to watch Fess's character art being made, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And also, it's going to be a way...
As it happens.
Yeah, so you guys will get the chance to watch the art, and also you'll get the chance to earn some more inspiration points to continue throwing points towards opening up the labyrinth, which at the moment we have 9 days left, and it is 65% of the way there.
Oh
boy.
Oh my god.
I had to take a quick peek at it to make sure it was going the right way first. And Fess, Shield of Kelemvor, does not scream with excitement, but Emmy does. So I really hope you guys go take a peek. His channel's awesome.
So yeah, so for the giveaways and also for opening up the labyrinth, you know, if you're not already following and are enjoying the show, please consider giving us a follow. For those of you who are following and want to get some more inspiration points to opening up the labyrinth, let's head on over to that raid, and we will also, you know, watch all of our shows. And also, let's go watch some awesome art tonight. But before we do any of that, players, we've got some stuff to get going on here in the sanctuary. So
Shopping time.
Shopping.
yes,
Shopping. Somebody gets a wand.
Lontil, you get your +1 wand, which means that all of your spell attacks get a +1 to their attack, and I believe and also cover is negated.
I ignore half cover.
Oh, that's gonna be
Ooh.
nice.
Question, Gauntlet Master, because I know there was some debate on this.
Yes.
Have my crossbow bolts returned to me that I used?
The ones that you already lost, or
Yes.
no? So those only come back when the party wipes.
Party wipes. Very good to know. Thank you.
Yes. Let's see here, and also, I believe that.
If you need some loner bolts, I do have plenty
one
on
already.
me.
Oh,
All
right.
right,
And on
well-
that note, Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 100 bits. We are getting already on our way towards Vomm's full plate. Now, also,
All
I believe
Well, I know.
Vomm,
Apologies, Gauntlet Master.
there was something waiting for you in the chest.
Gifts away.
So,
I'd like to open it.
as you open up the chest, you pull out 2 large pieces of dark jet black obsidian.
Oh.
They
Ooh.
glisten slightly in your hand as they appear to be somewhat polished, and as you take them in, they fade away and vanish. You are now 20 gold closer to the full plate as well. So that is an additional 20 gold in your coffers from the 2 pieces of obsidian from Vomm. Now, before we get going, were there any other bits that we needed to take care of here?
Yes, if we are doing a short rest, I will not be using hit dice myself, but just in case anyone else does, I am going to play a little ditty on my flute.
Alrighty.
Right. I don't
In case
believe I
anybody
needed-
else needs to use a hit die, you get a second one.
I will,
I do not need to use one.
I will
that's
take
it.
that Song of Rest. That's our hit die plus our Constitution, yes?
Yes.
Or okay. That is an additional 6 points. Excellent.
Nice.
What do we get from the Song of Rest?
You get a 1d6.
Oh,
Which I believe you roll.
Yeah. Oh, I roll it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was you guys. Good to know. Ah, sorry guys, Crom curse. It's a 1.
Alright, so from this rest, you'll all get an additional 1 health. Hey, could have been 0. Well, couldn't have been 0. It's better than nothing. Alright. And before we go any farther, I would also like to let our audience know that the terrible weakness that had befallen Lontil does vanish with a short rest. So Lontil, how low did your strength score get?
I was down to 5.
Wow.
I thought beast shaping it would affect the form I was in, which the direwolf strength is quite high. It's a 17, but I was down to barely being able to stand in my normal form.
Alrighty. Well, that is back to normal. You now have a normal modifier on your strength, and I believe that should do it. Unless there's anything else that I'm missing from anyone. All right. So, with all of that, let me make sure that these rooms are properly taken care of. Things that I should have done during the break, but we were doing maths. Do. Wait, nope, you as well.
Very important. We have to let the people know about our goals.
Exactly.
Our love and audience.
We are nothing without our goals. So, as you step out from the gauntlet, the chest having been searched, the new wand in Lontil's possession, and the trap door at the doorway leading forward still locked, you step out into a new room. You find yourselves in the interior of a nicer... a room that is apparently blurry. There we go. You find yourselves in an interior room, and ahead of you, you see 2 suits of armor, and to the right, you see a large collection of gold coins, jewel-encrusted swords, crowns, and scepters, and behind you, you see a small collection of chests. You do, however, notice... Actually, can I get a perception from everyone really quick?
Ooh, all right.
Why not?
Alright.
Now.
19.
Okay.
Oh, that's 19.
16.
13.
16, 13, Lilith,
19.
19, and Vomm,
7.
Alrighty. So, Lilith, you notice that in this far back corner, let me give you a ping, here, you see that there was a small winged creature that the second you entered the room vanished. You weren't able to see exactly what it was before it disappeared. And the rest of you notice that the pile of treasure up here seems to be moving slightly, as if something is within it, which is actually going to bring us top of the round, is this thing. So, to the, I was about to say to the stern of you, but behind you,
We are on the
Hands up,
boat.
or raft.
oh goodness gracious. I need to pull up a spell really quick.
Oh no.
So, behind,
No.
oh yeah, and actually I am reminded that before any and all of this happens, A Wheel of Chaos had been redeemed for Fess, so we are going to go ahead and spin that wheel, and it is going to go round and round it goes. And let's see here. Heal all. You all heal. You're already, I believe, or no, you're not all at max, are you?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
So you heal 3d8. So that's 2,
Chaos.
9,
Such a waste.
a total of 13 health.
That's full.
So you heal a total of 13 health. However, before anything else can happen, Manic Pixie Travel also redeemed Agent of Chaos on Lilith. So we're going to go ahead and spin that Wheel of Chaos a second time in this room. Here it goes. Double tap. Lilith.
Again.
Hey.
On this turn,
Yeah,
you get
awesome.
2 actions. And let me just go ahead and do this the easy way. So, as that is all happening, you all notice that directly to the south of you, a small creature pops into existence in space. Actually pops into existence here. This is a small lizard-like creature with large, colorful wings. It is radiating most every color of the rainbow. However, most predominantly, you see that it has an orange core. This is a fairy dragon, a young fairy dragon.
This is gonna be flips all over again. They're gonna be adorable. Kill us, isn't it?
And as it pops into existence, it is going to fly up here, and it is going to use its spell Color Spray to shoot a 15-foot cone of radiant color that, yep, I need.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, which, let's see here. What's everyone's? That's going to be you, Lontil.
29's lowest? Oh, okay.
27.
Oh, wait.
So-
I have 23.
Oh, no, I'm seeing on the chart here that you had 22. Lontil, could you go ahead and update in the...
Yes. I know exactly what you're doing. Thank you.
All right. And man,
Like,
this spell is a lot more complicated than I thought. A dazzling array of flashing colored lights springs forth from, okay, 60-10. Okay. Pardon me while I roll 60-10 really quick. Don't mind me. It's fine. Pay no attention to all of these dice.
60, 10.
Yeah, sure.
That's
No.
me
All
times
of us
3.
are staring at the fairy dragon, not listening to the sound of dice.
A dice
Okay.
that could stack.
So, because of this, starting with the creature with the lowest hit points, which at the moment is Lilith. Lilith, you are now blinded, and Vomm, you as well are blinded by this spray of color. Let's see. And you are blinded until the spell ends. The spell is over at the end of the round. So, the two of you are blinded, and that is going to be it for the fairy dragon. That is then going to bring us to Fess, you are up, and Lilith, you are on deck.
All right. Well, as much as that's disconcerting, I'm still really worried about this moving pile of treasure here, and I feel inclined to stab it. I just do. This is just what's going to happen. So, I'm going to go get there. Now I have to do maths. Curses.
No one likes to do math, that's why we play D&D.
Wait, there we go, right there. And I'm going to stab at where I think I saw movement.
At where you think you saw movement. Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack for me at disadvantage.
All right. Not bad. Oh, that's going to be, oh, blesses over 12.
12. Okay, you stab your rapier into the pile of treasure, and you hit nothing. You hear from the inside a small...
Oh no, it's not another cat, is it? This is just going to be a room full of adorable things that murder us awfully. Oh,
Fess,
God.
anything else on your turn?
Oh, that's it. I'm just going to prepare for the inevitable horror that is.
All right, that is going to bring us to Lilith. You are up.
Oh Question.
Yes.
GM. Since I have double tap,
Mm-hmm.
I can do 2 actions. Can one be a spell and one an attack? Is
Absolutely.
that okay? Great. You know what? I don't like being blinded. I cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Alrighty, blind is gone.
Cool. No longer blinded. I am going to move into boop, flanking
Nice.
position, and I am going to stab it with my rapier.
All right, stabbing the fairy dragon with your rapier. Go ahead and roll an attack for me at advantage.
Ooh. Thank God for advantage. It was a 2 and then a non-natural 20.
Alrighty, a 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the fairy dragon.
Max damage. 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing damage onto the fairy dragon. Ooh, boy, it did not like that at all. Wow. No, it really didn't. All right, that's gonna... Anything else from you, Lilith?
Lilith? As cute as it is, I did not like that it blinded me.
All
I can
right.
attack things that are cute.
Anything else from you, Lilith?
That's it.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the creature over here. One of the chests bursts open, and from inside comes a copper dragon wormling.
Oh no.
And it is just
Poor
going
baby.
to hop forward ever so quickly. Just let's see here.
I'm going to take a moment to remind myself that all of the adorable creatures in the Gauntlet are constructs and do not feel pain. Oh.
And it's going to move itself right here, and it is going to open up its mouth as what might be a smile. And as its mouth opens, a line of acid shoots forward, and is going to come at both Vomm and Lontil. I need the both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
-1 to these.
Not good. A 5.
Ooh, okay. And
Also a 5.
okay, you each take 15 points of acid damage
Oh!
as this green line of acid just comes out. Afterwards, the copper dragon wormling just kind of shakes its head, and that's gonna be it for the copper dragon wormling. Lontil, you are up.
Oh boy. Well, you've given up the element of surprise, you sparkly winged creature in front of me. I'm going to lash out with my scimitar.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
That is going to be... Oh, 2 19s. Excellent.
Ooh, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Max damage, 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing damage. Hot spit. It is not looking good at all. Okay. Anything else from you?
I would just like to try and move out of this line of attack. So I would like to move 5. It's really not good at all. I can't take another. Yeah. Okay. We'll just we'll move 5 feet there.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the sound coming from over here with Fess. As bursting out of the pile of coins, another little dragon wormling pops out, and it looks at you. It's just, this is a brass dragon wormling, and before we do anything else, Anna. Oh shoot, I missed the name. Anna something. Here we go. Annabelle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. And Zagmeister has redeemed Sabotage on the next dragon. So, this brass dragon wormling here is going to use its... Yeah, you know what? It's just going to use its fire breath on you, Lilith, or Fess. I'll get everyone's name eventually. Fess. It opens up its mouth and a cone of flame spurts out. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Do I have advantage or an inspiration? Do I have something? Anything? I have an adrenaline surge. Okay. Good.
Yes, you have an adrenaline surge.
Oh. I'm going to re-roll. That's gonna be a 12.
A 12. You just save. As you are
Ooh.
caught in this ball of fire, you're actually able to drop down. You only take 5 points of fire damage from...
My desk and... Oh. Okay.
And as that happens, you also notice that this suit of armor here begins to move. We have a suit of animated armor.
Okay, this room is terrible.
Welcome to Challenge Rating
Oh,
1,
boy.
everyone. The animated armor is going to move towards you, Fess, and it is going to make an attack. Let's see here. It is going to use its multi-attack to slam into you twice. That first one, because of advantage, that's still a 9 to hit. Second one is 16 to hit, neither of which are able to hit, but the animated armor is up and about and is looking for something to engulf. That is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up.
Right, well, that has rather changed my plan, so I'm going to just step back over here. Actually, no, I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level.
Okay, casting Cure Wounds on yourself at first level. There, let's see how much you heal.
Oh, very bad only 5. Ugh,
All right.
great use of a spell slot.
Vomm, anything else from you?
No.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round with the Fairy Dragon, who is going to use its Euphoria Breath on...
What?
It's I beg your what?
It's
The what
Euphoria
now?
Breath. It is exhale. It opens up its mouth and exhales a cloud of smoke that, again, it looks like a cloud of multicolored cotton candy sparkling in the air, and it engulfs Lilith. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, great. I'm terrible at these.
It makes us all euphoric. We all go home. The gauntlet is over.
All right. Well, wish me luck. I am not good at these.
So
oh
nice.
My God.
Does anybody have any water?
I rolled a 2.
A 2.
Oh,
Okay.
master.
So for the next minute, you cannot take reactions, and I need you to roll a d6 at the start of your turn to let me know what you do.
Oh boy.
And as a bonus action, the Fairy Dragon vanishes.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up.
Okay, oh gods. Again, taking a quick moment to remind myself that the dragon is not real. I'm
The cute little cuddly dragon is not real.
Your mouse, Gauntlet Master, you're making this much harder. I'm going to stab at it.
For all viewers of the Gauntlet, every monster in the Gauntlet is a magical summons and has no soul. It feels no pain, but it's a great actor.
Oh, thank you. It's a natural 20.
Natural 20 on the...
It's the
Okay.
worst feeling. Natural 20.
Go ahead and roll damage on the little bugger.
Okay, that's going to be everyone. I feel so dirty on the inside. That's going to be 13 damage.
13 points of piercing damage on the brass dragon wormling. It barely knew life. But don't worry, it still has time to know life because it's still around.
Guys, all right. I'm a merciless paladin who stands for vengeance. Yeah, I'm good. Yep.
All right, Fess,
you.
anything else from you?
No, that's it. That's it. Yep.
All right, Lilith, you are up. I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
All right. I rolled
so
a 4.
scared.
You rolled a 4. You take no action or bonus action and use all of your movement to move in a random direction. I need you to roll 1d8 for me, please.
D8. All right. Knowing this D8, it's either going to be a 1 or an 8. So let's see. Oh, no, different number. 6.
A 6. All right, so you use your full movement to move down here. right. That is then going to bring us to the Copper Dragon, who is, let's see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. So it is instead going to, what's its movement? It's going to trample forward a little bit before it starts flying into the air. And come over here to join its friends. And it is going to make a bite attack against Fess. That is going to be a 4 on the die, so an 8 to hit. That's not going to do anything there. That is then going to end its turn, bringing us to Lontil. You are up.
Feeling a bit hurt, I would like, but knowing that these dragons are magical and tricksy, I would like to first extend my hand and cast Healing Word as a bonus action towards Vomm.
Okay.
So that will be 6 points of healing back to you, my orcish friend.
Very nice.
I will use up my last spell slot. Yeah. And then I would like to hold my attack for if that sprightly dragon reappears within melee range.
Okay. All right. That is then going to bring us to the Brass Dragon Wormling, who, let's see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. So it's going to stay where it is at the moment, and it's going to attack Fess with its bite as well.
Oh my god, does it make adorable sounds when it bites?
Oh yeah,
God.
as it opens up its maw, you can see that it's only got a couple of teeth that are just now coming in. It's like, but it only has a 12 to hit, but it is then going to move up here so it can continue to play in its pile of coin as it tries to bite you. You can't tell if it's trying to play with you or what. But that's gonna do it. I'm so sorry, Emmy. That's gonna do it for the Brass Dragon that, oh, that was actually not great on its...
I torture myself for you, audience!
The animated armor is then going to attempt to attack you, and it's going to do so with a natural 20 on its first slam attack, which is, it only rolled a 1 on the die, so that's going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and its second attack is only going to be an 8, so that's going to do it for the animated armor, which is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi. You are up.
Glad the crime person.
Anybody who has their eyes on will see a dark cloud of red and black energies begin to suffuse my hammer as I cast Divine Favor on myself. And then I'm going to come running up on over to this little crawling, flapping thing.
Alrighty. Heading on up with Divine Favor. Anything else happening then? Okay, that is then going to bring us back to the top of the round. Let's see here.
I don't like that he has to think.
I do. So the fairy dragon is going to fly over and it's going to reappear here. And let's see here. It does get its Euphoria breath back, and it is going to attempt to use that on you, Vomm. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
21.
21. Oh, you are entirely unaffected. It works out great. And then as a bonus action, it is once again going to vanish. Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
Okay, going to say a quick prayer to Kelemvor to make me strong and without emotion, and I'm going to continue the Brass Dragon wordplay.
Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, that's cocked. Okay, I don't know if I'm grateful to miss or not. That's going to be an 8.
An 8 does not hit the Brass Dragon Wormling.
Alright, well, then that was a fun turn.
Alright, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Alright.
Come on, come on!
3.
3. I need you to roll a d8 for me as well, because you take your action to move in a random direction. And as this is happening, I want to let the chat know, yes, we realize there is an issue happening with Vomm's mic. We're trying to push through it and figure out what the issue is as we go. It seems to be intermittent at this time. Lilith, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
A 2. All right, you're going to use your full movement, and let me check all of your movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then and you don't take an action, so you head in this direction. Okay. That is then going to bring us to the Copper Dragon Wormling, who is going to attempt, does not get its breath weapon back. That's handy. And it's just going to continue to play and bite at Fess. But that is going to be a 12 to hit, which, as we all know, does not hit the shield of Kelemvor.
No, it does not. Stop biting my ankles.
And
I just.
all right, that's going to do it for the for that dragon. That is going to bring us to Lontil.
Disappointed that the fairy dragon evaded my attack. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet here. And I'm going to brandish my new +1 wand and cast Thorn Whip at the animated suit of armor there.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Would this attack be at advantage, or is that only for melee
That's
attacks?
only for
GM?
the melee.
All right, I'm going to actually use my point of inspiration then to give myself advantage. Nonetheless,
All right.
that is going to be very good. A soft 20 to hit.
Soft 20 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And do you want it moving the full amount?
Yes, 10 feet closer to me, please. That'll be 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage, and the animated armor is pulled off of Fess and is coming towards you. Lontil, anything else on your turn?
Nope. Oh, that'll finish my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the animated armor, actually. And it's going to take that momentum to continue moving towards you, and it is going to attempt its first slam attack into you. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is going to be a total of 5 bludgeoning damage, and then its second attack is going to be an 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage on that second one.
Good child.
Ooh, it is doing some dealing. And that's going to do it for the animated armor, bringing us to Vomm. You are up.
I'm going to bring my hammer and try and squash this little, I think it's some kind of frog.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that attack on advantage.
Save the wisdom save against cuteness.
Oh, I think you're
13.
there we go. A 13. A 13 unfortunately does not hit the young dragon.
Tiny frog.
Vomm, anything else on your turn?
No.
Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the top of the round with... Let's see here. It does not get it back. So it's going to move over here and reappear. And it is going to just straight up do a bite attack against you, Vomm, on advantage. That is going to be a 21 to hit. Wow. And you only take 1 point of piercing damage. It doesn't actually roll for that at all. And then
Since the Gauntlet is educational.
and then it uses its bonus action to vanish.
We're gonna be in this room forever hunting that thing.
Yep, this is the whole thing. This is it.
This is the
Welcome to
Gauntlet.
Challenge Rating 1, everyone.
Gonna be
This
in
is
months, it'll be fine.
bringing us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
Okay, well, I'm going to heed the words of my friend Vomm and attack the tiny frog.
Alrighty.
I'm going to continue to hit the one that's taking damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack for me, please.
Yeah, I already said, so I'm going to do it.
I mean, you can change it, but I
Change
just
it?
heard a roll.
Okay. That's okay. I already rolled, so that's okay. I'm going to say that was a 9 to hit, so.
A 9 to hit. Alrighty. Unfortunately, a 9 is not going to do it.
That will be my turn.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to Lilith. You're up. I need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Alright. Let's see about getting that 6. Nope. 4 again.
4. All right.
Just
Roll a
think I
d8
knew.
for me. You're going to move in a random direction.
I seem to like moving around this space.
As
Rather
Lilith
than
just
fighting.
wanders around, where are we? This cloud
I
of
don't
cotton
really know
candy
what's going on.
still around her head.
So I I did a 4, and this is how I avoid fighting all of the
All right.
dragons. They're just too cute to hit.
So you move into this corner over here. Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Copper Dragon Wormling, who, let's see if it does get its breath weapon back. And, ooh, that's gonna... How smart is this dragon? It's pretty smart. So it's going to move here, which is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from Vomm, if you would like to make that. An 8, unfortunately, it is not going to do it. So as it opens up its mouth once again, it shoots forth a line of acid, which is going to hit both Vomm and Lilith. I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Since wait, Vomm and Lilith?
Yeah, 60-foot line from where it is.
Not me?
No, not you.
Alright. I'm decent at these. It's 16.
16,
Map, 15.
15, and for Vomm?
So,
I think it's Dix.
Yes, a dexterity save.
it's 18.
An 18, even with your -1. Very. Oh, wow. You both save. Okay, so as that line of acid shoots forward, that is going to be. Ooh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, wait, that was the wrong die. That's good. It was a 7, and then a 9. All right, so you each take 6 points of acid damage as this line shoots forth from the Copper Dragon's mouth. And that is going to do it for the rest of the Copper Dragon's turn. Lontil, you are up.
Took a big ol' hit from this animated suit of armor. You can see Lontil's shoulder and right elbow dislocated. I would like to, as much as I can with my bonus action, beast shape once more, GM, into a dire wolf.
Okay. Transforming into a dire wolf. All right, so now, let me just check something. As this is happening, Vomm, we are losing your mic almost entirely. Why don't you go ahead and try leaving the call and coming back in? For our audience, this is going to mess up all of our pictures. Hey, there we go. My gosh, what's happening? Oh, everyone's partly everything.
Oh no, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see what
I don't like it. I don't like it. Make it stop.
Keep calm. Keep calm. It's okay.
Side of half of a
Just
box
temporary.
of promotion. I'm already messed up in fighting dragons. Oh gods. Wait, just wait.
Temporary
Vomm is the
situation.
Gauntlet Master now. Vomm is the Gauntlet Master. Can't argue. Oh, never mind. That's all.
Alrighty. And as that has happened... Oh, wait, nope. That character does not represent Fess. There we go. Lontil, you should have control over the dire wolf.
Wonderful. I would like to growl, snarl, drool, and bite this animated armor back.
All right, go ahead and do so.
All right, so that is going to be, oh no, a natural 1. 6 total does not hit.
Nope, that's not going to do it on the animated armor.
All right, I would like to then slightly reposition myself here. Oh, there she is.
Let me go ahead and... So, as you do that, let me double check on this really quick. Yeah, no, that'll happen. So, as you move away, does it? 23 hits. As you move away, you feel a piercing bite happen from right here. As something gave you an attack of opportunity, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh boy, all right. I think I know where it is.
All right, and then is that your turn, Lontil?
Yes, let me just make sure I have my hit points accurately represented here.
All right.
Thank you, GM.
That is then going to bring us to the Brass Dragon Wormling, who does not get its breath weapon back, so it is going to just attempt to attack Fess. Ooh, there we go. That is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, 24 hits the Shield of Kelemvor with cuteness. Yeah.
All right. So the Brass Dragon finally gets a hold of you, and as it bites in, you can feel that those teeth, though small, are razor sharp. That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Baby kitten. Oh God, I'm sorry, but I take double damage because I'm vulnerable to cute damage. God.
Before anything else happens, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed Rousing Speech, giving you all inspiration. Thank you so much, Manic
Thank
Pixie
God.
Travel.
Wonderful.
I really need it.
Alrighty.
Cool.
So, that is going to do it for the Brass Dragon Wormling, bringing us to the Animated Armor, which is going to attempt to attack the Direwolf in front of it. That is a 16 to hit on its first slam attack.
On the direwolf? Yes, sorry.
Alright, so that is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And the second one is a 20 to hit. That is going to be an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the Animated Armor. And that is then going to bring us to Vomm Stigabashi is up.
Hopefully I'm a little more audible now.
Hey, much better actually, yes.
Excellent. And I'm going to come over to this walk-in suit of a thing I quite like myself, and I'm going to hit it with my hammer.
Alright, go ahead and hit it with your hammer.
Okay, that'll be a 17.
A 17 does not hit the Animated Armor. This living suit of armor takes the hit from your hammer, and it just bounces off entirely.
Well, fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, anything else, Vomm?
No!
Vomm, the very first day.
As that happens, it does get this back. The fairy dragon reappears here and exhales its euphoric breath. And Vomm, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, piss off.
Oh my
7.
God, can you have...
7. You
He's
feel
gonna spit.
this breath take a hold of you. You can no longer take reactions, and at the start of your turn, I need you to roll a d6 to let you know what you do.
You're hanging out in confusion with me, Vomm. It is a wonderful world.
And then as its bonus action, it vanishes. Okay. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck.
Okay, well... Yeah, I'm going to attack the brass frog.
All right. Go. Attacking the brass frog with wings and breath.
Yeah, that's it. Oh God, they know I don't want to hit it. That's going to be a 10 to hit.
Alrighty, I should let you know, let's see, Lilith and Vomm both have adrenaline surges, and everyone has an inspiration.
Oh, I should have used that beforehand. Oh well.
Well, all I'm saying is you can choose to use it before I tell you the result.
I will use it.
Okay.
And I will roll my fancy pretty die.
Okay.
Because nothing else will let me hit these things.
So, Fess.
There we go, there we go. That's an 18. That's
An 18 will hit. Let's see, it was the brass dragon that you were attacking. Yep, yep. All right, so go ahead and roll damage.
Brass frog. Brass frog. Brass frog takes 9 piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. As you stab at it with your rapier, you skewer the tiny, poor, cute little wormling. And it
You do this!
sinks
You
in-
do this on purpose.
It sinks into the treasure that it had been swimming in. Yes.
At least it will be happy there. It has no more feelings. It's not a real baby frog with wings.
Yep. It
It'll
is a
be my
magical
turn.
summons. Anything else on your turn, Fess?
Oh, that'll do it.
Okay. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. Would you please roll a d6 for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try a different one this time.
Okay.
See if I can get out of this. Nope, still can't.
All
This is
right.
great. I'm just humming to myself in the corner as I move around.
Roll that d8 for me, please.
6.
6. Hey, you actually do move, but you move down here. Okay.
Again, I'm just humming to myself, and I'm very happy right now. This is a very happy moment. I am not killing dragons. This is great. Life is good.
As Lilith is off, just enjoying everything in their cloud of just enjoyment, the copper dragon is going to make a bite attack at Fess, and that is going to be a 19 to hit, which, Shield of Kelemvor, remind me of your AC.
It is 21, small adorable frog.
Yeah, so the small adorable frog is going to move over here so that it can be closer to its fallen brother.
What?
I'll stop. I promise. I'll stop. And that is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
Yes, I would like to once again bite at the shoulder of this animated suit, see if there's any juicy meat beneath it.
All right, go ahead and roll at advantage. And as that is happening, Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 100 bits. We are getting closer and closer to Vomm's full plate mail.
That'll be a 23 to hit, GM.
Oh, that does hit. It may be only armor, but eventually there is a weakness. Go ahead and roll damage.
That will be 7 points of piercing damage, and I needed to make a strength save, please.
7 points of piercing damage. Very nice. And a strength save from the animated arm. Wow. That's a 20 on the die, giving it a total giving it a total of 22.
That'll save. I would like to, as an additional action, my bonus action, use my Hungry Jaws feature, which in direwolf form lets me deal a bit more damage if I hit. So I would like to make one more attack on it.
All right, go ahead and do so. Let's see it happen.
All right, on advantage, that's pretty darn good to start. 19. All right, so I'll take that 24 to hit.
All right, 24 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that will be 11 more points of piercing damage.
Ooh, wow! An additional 11 points of piercing damage onto the animated armor. That one of its arms falls to the ground. You can see that on the inside it is just an empty suit that seems to be moving, but it's now missing a piece of itself. Anything
And I
else?
regain 3 temporary hit points from that feature.
Yes, you. Oh man, that is nice.
All right, that'll finish my turn.
All right, that is then going to bring us to the it's gone. That is going to bring us to the animated armor, and it is going to attempt to attack the direwolf. It's going to keep going at that. That is going to be a 16 for the first slam attack.
Yes, it will.
And that is going to be 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and the second slam attack, being a natural 1, I'm guessing is not going to do much of anything.
Nope.
So that's going to be it for the animated armor. That is going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Well, I believe I'm confuzzled, am I not?
Yes, so if you could please roll a d6 for me.
6.
So you don't move. The only thing you can do is make that wisdom saving throw again. So go ahead and give me that wisdom save.
Right, I'm going to spend that inspiration to do so at advantage.
All right.
24.
24. So this stupor that Lilith has spent this whole room in rushes over you, and you decide, nope, none of that, and shake it off entirely. That does take your entire turn, but you are no longer affected by the fairy dragon's euphoric breath. Alrighty. That is then going to bring us to the fairy dragon, who does not get their euphoric breath back. They are going to... Actually, with all this going on, they are going to appear here and attempt to attack Lilith. And that is going to be 25 to hit.
That's definitely hits.
All right,
Yeah.
you take 1 point of piercing damage, and as a bonus action, it once again vanishes. And that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up, Lilith. You are on deck.
All right. All right. Let's attack the copper frog. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
It is canon. From now on in the Gauntlet, all dragons are frogs, regardless of age and size.
Yep. They're all frogs. That's going to be 12 to hit.
A 12 does not hit the copper frog. And
Copper frog. Okay. Cool. Good. And that will be my turn.
All right, that's going to be your turn. That is then going to bring us to Lilith. Would you please roll that d6 for me?
All right. I'm trying a different one. As much as I like humming by myself in the corner, I do like helping friends. Nope, that's also a 3.
All right, would you please roll that D6 for me, or D8?
It's just that little.
And just so you know, you are halfway through this affecting you.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping track as well. I like humming to myself in the corner, apparently, a little too much.
So what did you roll again?
A 2.
A 2. All right. Well, you actually are going to move all the way up here.
Cool. I will continue to hum to myself in the corner.
Okay, that is then going to bring us to the Copper Dragon, who does not get its breath weapon back, so it is going to attempt to attack Fess, and that is going to be an 8 to hit. We all know that doesn't hit the shield of Kelemvor. She's better than that, which is then going to bring us to Lontil. You are up.
It is a back and forth battle with my orcish friend, this armor, and myself. Let's make an attack. Oh, that's cocked for
Bud.
So, on advantage, natural 20.
Ayo, there we go. That is going to hit. Let's go ahead and see that damage.
That is going to be very good. 20 points of piercing damage.
Whoa.
And another strength save, GM.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. 20 points. You pounce onto this animated armor, and all of the pieces go flying into all of the different corners. Nicely done.
I would like to use my movement and using 50 feet of speed, try and pin this little bugger down here.
Alrighty. Very nice. Let's
Battle
see.
in my turn.
That is then going to bring us to... Well, no, it just died. So that's going to bring us to Vomm. You are up. And before that happens, Crandall95, thank you so much for the 500 bits. We love spending our Friday night with you as well. Seriously, we enjoy having you here in our community.
Thanks, Crandall.
All right. Vomm, you are up. What would you like to do?
I like that name. No. Drops off the tongue nicely. I'm going to, right, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to hop up over this pile of treasure, I'll try and hit the thing with it.
Alrighty. Ooh, nice.
By it, I mean my hammer. 22.
Oh, yeah, 22 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Will be points of bludgeoning damage and
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
8 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of radiant damage for 10 total.
Alrighty, a total of 10 damage. Let me double check. Yeah, very nice. Okay, anything else from you, Vomm, as you smash into this small dragon?
Nope.
Alrighty, that is then going to bring us to the top of the round. Does it? It does not, so the fairy dragon is going to do what it does best. It's going to appear here. It is going to attack Lilith, and that is going to be a 20 to hit. And that is going to be 1 point of piercing damage, and then it is going to vanish.
What is happening?
And that is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Lontil, you are... no, Copper Dragon's in the hole.
Okay, alright. Calling it frog really has upped my morale. So here we go.
As your morale ups, it looks at you and it just goes...
Will a 14 hit?
14 does not hit the cute little thing
Okay.
that never forget. It's a dragon.
That's okay. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Good. One day I'll hit something.
Lilith, would you roll a d6 for me, please?
Yes, I shall. And look, do you want to guess the number?
Is it a 3?
It's a 4.
Oh, hey, I was off by 1. All right, roll a d8 for me while that's happening. Thank you so much to Zagmeister for redeeming an adrenaline surge for Lontil.
And
Alright.
it's a 6.
A 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, you're going back and forth in the same.
It's like you're drunk.
You're just pacing on this wall.
I am drunk on happiness right now, and I am so happy to not be killing dragons.
Oh my goodness. That is then going to bring us to the Copper Dragon Wormling, who does not get its breath weapon back. It is going to... Man, it is surrounded. It is actually going to turn onto the direwolf and make an attack there. Oh! That's going to be a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, that is going to be 9 points of piercing damage as this little dragon bites into your leg. And again, small teeth, razor sharp.
Now I know what ankle biters are like.
Mm-hmm. Couple more of those, you won't have that ankle. And Lontil, you are now up.
I shall return fire or return piercing bite and attack and
All
bite
right.
it.
Go ahead and roll that attack for me on advantage because of that wonderful
advantage.
friendship of flank.
Natural 20.
Hey-o.
One more time.
Wow.
All right, let's do this. That is going to be 21 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, 21 points of piercing damage. It has to make a strength save, but as per usual, doesn't have to. You crush this little baby dragon under your paws. It is gone.
All right. I would like to then... GM, would you allow a perception check as a bonus action?
I'm gonna say
If that's
for
your...
now.
I'll take that as a no. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
All right.
I would like to move to the center of the room
Okay.
and simply try and wait to see where that evasive fairy dragon appears.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here. I'm gonna hold my attack action for if that little floaty little if it turns out.
Okay. So that's gonna bring us to the fairy dragon, who does get its ability back, and it is going to fly over here, and it is going to appear here, and it is going to use its euphoric breath. Fess, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Oh, good. I'm the best at those. Yeah. Okay. 14.
14. As this cloud of color and sparkles comes over you, you let it pass over you, you are unaffected. And then
I may be susceptible to cute damage, but I'm immune to sparkles.
as its bonus action, it then vanishes. Lontil, because you were looking for this, you realize that it's not necessarily hiding. It is magically turning invisible.
Understood. Thank you.
All right. That is then going to bring us to Fess. You are up. Lilith, you are on deck. Lontil, you're in the hole. And Vomm, you're blue, but you're also after that.
Alright. Well, I'm going to turn around, walk away from the corpses of the dead frogs, and hold my action. Actually, you know... Yes, because to draw my crossbow would be a...
You can draw a single weapon.
I can draw a single weapon, but I can't sheathe my...
No, you can't sheathe and draw.
And I'm already holding a shield. So, I'm going to... Well, I could use my bonus action to sheathe my rapier, yes?
You can use one sheathing or drawing is free. The second one is an action.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm
right.
going to
Also,
sheath my rapier and draw my hand crossbow, and that will be my turn.
okay, and as that is happening, thank you so much to Jason for the follow. Welcome to the Adventurers Pack. And also, Manic Pixie Travel has redeemed an adrenaline surge for Fess. Let's see here. That is putting Fess... Yep, everyone has an adrenaline surge and everyone has an inspiration. Enjoy. Lilith, you are up. Would you be so kind as to roll a d6 for me, please?
Of course.
Come on.
It's a 3.
A 3. All right. You know the deal. Roll a d8 for me. And while that's happening, Lontil, you're up.
All right. As a bonus action, I would like to drop my direwolf form.
Okay. And really quick, as you're doing this, Lilith, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4 for a change. I'm going
Hey.
in a different direction this time.
You continue to walk into the wall. Like, you are just...
I am so confused and I'm just so happy that
You
I just
are
slammed
loving
right
life.
into the wall.
All right. As a bonus action, I would like to drop my direwolf form, and I would like to hold Thorn Whip for as soon as I see the fairy dragon reappear.
Very nice. What is the range on Thorn Whip, really quick?
It is 30 feet, I believe. Yes, 30 feet.
All right, fantastic. That is then going to bring us to Vomm. You are up.
I am going to move to here and do the same thing. I'm going to hold my attack action for when that little fluttery butterfly appears.
All right. So it is now the little fluttery butterfly's turn. It's going to attempt to get its breath weapon back. It does not. So it is going to come down here. And it is going to appear. As it appears, that is going to trigger Lontil's attack. Lontil, go ahead and make that attack for me.
Alrighty. I'm going to use my adrenaline surge to reroll that.
Okay.
A 10.
I also, before I say anything, you also have a point of inspiration. I should let you know.
No, I want to save it. I want to save it for that euphoric breath. So a 10.
All right. Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit the fairy dragon. So it appears, and the thorn whip lashes out. But in the shimmering that was the fairy dragon reappearing, you actually aim just a little bit off to the side, and it is going to make an attack against Lilith, and that is not going to hit for a change. That's going to be a 10. And then as its bonus action, it is going to then turn invisible. That is going to bring us to Fess, you are up. Lilith, you're on deck. Lontil, you're in the hole, and then Vomm, you're after that.
All right. Much as my friends are doing, I'm just going to move over a little bit just to get a little bit closer to the center. Let me see how far I can walk here. Yeah, let's go. And I'm going to hold an attack with my crossbow, or if the little poof ball of glitter reappears.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All right.
This is reminding me of Duck Hunt. Just
Secretly above, it's just being held on wire.
Oh, Lilith.
Oh, yes. Let's see if I have any better luck. Oh, hey, it's a different number. Oh my god. It's a 5. What
A
did I
5.
do?
You cannot move. You don't take any action except make that wisdom save again.
Okay, this is different. Oh my god, thank god. 19.
A 19. You are finally able to shrug off the euphoria that had been surrounding you. And from here on, you're going to be able to take your turns as normal. Lontil, you are up. Vomm, you are on deck.
rinse, repeat. I'm going to listen, smell, taste the air, hold Thorn Whip for as soon as the fairy dragon appears.
Alrighty. And Vomm, you're up now.
So, the fairy dragon was last in this position, if I am remembering correctly.
That is correct, yes.
Right, I'm going to run over and hit that space.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack on me for me at disadvantage.
Do I still have some kind of dice-altering thing? I believe I might still have an adrenaline surge.
Let me see here. You've got an adrenaline surge, and I believe you also have an inspiration. Unless, did you spend that? There was some talk in the chat.
I think I might have.
Alrighty.
You spent an inspiration to make a save.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
All right. Well, in that case, Vomm, you have an adrenaline surge.
Well, then I shall bear that in mind for if I do anything with this. So, attack at disadvantage.
Yes. Sorry, I want to say really quick. In the chat, Jason had asked how long this fight has been going, and Manic Pixie Travel, I love your response. All of quarantine. Jason, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. Welcome to the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is never-ending combat. A rotating cast of 5 players, as well as the occasional guest, are attempting to defeat every single monster in the monster manual in order of challenge rating. We've just broken into challenge rating 1. Vomm, what was that attack roll?
It was frustrating is what it was, because at disadvantage I rolled a natural 20. But that will still be a 16.
A 16. You cut through the air. Nothing is there. I just want to show you a really quick peekaboo of where it was.
So close.
Because it is its turn next. It's gonna try and get its breath.
I need a
weapon
minute.
back. It does not. So it's going to come over here, and it is going to appear. That is going to trigger both Lontil and Fess's attacks. Go ahead and roll those for me before it has a chance to do anything to Lilith.
I'm going to use my point of inspiration to roll an advantage.
Okay.
Let me double check the distance on this. I might need to actually do something.
A 12 GM to hit.
A 12 to hit. Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit. So once again, whoosh, you lash out and you are not able to catch the fairy dragon. Fess, you are using a hand crossbow, correct?
Yeah. So I'm going to be rolling straight. Actually, I'm going to use the point of inspiration to roll straight.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack out of range, but using inspiration.
I'm going to use I'm going to double down. I'm going to re-roll it using the
adrenaline surge?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, audience.
Go
Fight
ahead.
for your glory.
Go ahead.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
A 17 does hit. Roll damage.
That's Crom. That's gonna be 4 damage.
4 points of damage as it appears to attack Lilith. You fire off and catch it in the head. It this whole time only had 1 point of health left. It hits the ground dead. As you all begin to feel the room. Well, actually, really quick. Wow. As the dragon dies, Crandall, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits, and Manic Pixie Travel, thank you so much for the 300 bits.
Thank you.
Fitting reward, I think, for the killing of the dragon. And as that happens, you all begin to feel the room change into the room you know is coming. However, we are going to end today's episode of the Gauntlet there. My
You guys.
All right.
goodness
Oh my god.
gracious. Wow, guys. Now, normally, for all of our newcomers here, we would normally be doing a post-show hangout. We're not going to be doing that today, but we do want you to stick around because we're not doing a post-show hangout, which we usually do for the leveling up. I'm going to give you all your experience points here. For completing challenge rating 1/2 and the first room of challenge rating 1, you each get 560 points of experience because that first room's experience was doubled.
Awesome. 3109.
Which I believe tips you over to now level 4.
Hey!
So congratulations to you 4. Congratulations to Crom in the chat. You're going to be level 4 the next time we show up. Thank you all so much. This has been a lot of fun. Before we get going, we have one quick announcement before we go anywhere. Vomm or James.
Yes. Yeah, I'll switch back to my normal voice for this one. If you're anything like me, you enjoy games like these, you're probably also invested in a number of different intellectual properties when it comes to fantasy and just, generally having a good time. And might have also asked yourself the question, what would Star Wars be like if it were written by William Shakespeare? Well, tomorrow, I and a number of talented, wonderful people will be seeking to answer that question by performing a live Facebook reading of Verily A New Hope by Ian Dosha. Essentially, it is the first, chronologically, Star Wars film, A New Hope, but done in a Shakespearean style, Shakespearean language, costumes, etc., etc. And I have the privilege of playing Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
I'm very excited, very much looking forward to it. Rehearsals have been super fun, so Ben, our wonderful moderator, I believe, is dropping the link to that Facebook reading in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And we would love to have you along, and you get to see me do things other than just impersonate a, psychotically violent Cockney orc.
So yes, please give that. Oh, and what time is that? Did you say?
It is at 7 p.m. Pacific time.
All right, so 7 p.m. Pacific on Facebook. Link is in our chat. We will also post links on our, we'll post on our Facebook, and we will post in our Discord. We'll probably do it on Twitter and Instagram as well. Yeah, we're going to do it all. So with that being
you guys
said,
are too kind.
for those of you who are new here and would like to follow us as well, we are on all social medias. Links are below the video in the widgets. You can come to our Discord. It is open for all of our fans. Again, that is where we would normally do the post-show hangout, talk strategy, talk fun, level up. But today, we are going to head over to the awesome Austin Will What is their Twitch channel, who is currently, let me actually make sure that it is actually happening.
He's
Oh, I need it to... Hold on. I may need to... Oh, no.
It looks like they're streaming.
Um,
Yeah, they're live.
Austin Hill.
I just need to... There we go. Yes, so we're going to head over to Austin Hill and raid their channel. They are going to be working on Fess's character art, which we are very excited to see. So come and join us, and otherwise, we will see you next time. Let's see. I'll plug the other shows. I want to give you guys as much chance to get inspiration points to open up the labyrinth as possible. Our next show is Sunday. Crom the Crusher and I are going to be continuing to play the forest, and then on Monday, Painting in Place. And I'm pretty sure yeah, we've got 9 days left. Let's get that labyrinth open. Let's go raid the channel. We'll see you guys next time. Here we go. Ooh, it's happening. It's happening. Do.
Here we go. Bye, guys.
Thank you all so much. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the Adventurers Pack. We'll see you next time. Bye.